Welcome to West Washington High School Sports. You're in the WSLM Sports Zone. Catch tonight's game live streaming on WSLM's Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube pages. Today's pregame show is brought to you by
Papa John's Epic Stuffed Crust Pizza is back, and you can get a one-topping pizza for just $13. The Epic Stuffed Crust delivers on taste and quality, starting with Papa John's original dough and then hand-stuffed with extra cheese, topped with our signature pizza sauce, more cheese, and the topping of your choice, and then baked to a gooey, crispy, golden goodness. Pick any of the Papa John's toppings to make this the best pizza ever. And don't forget to try the Parmesan-crusted papadillas, now available with the Philly cheesesteak papadilla, barbecue chicken and bacon papadilla, grilled buffalo chicken papadilla, the meatball pepperoni papadilla, and the Italian papadilla. Order online with Papa Rewards. Stop in today at the corner of Main and Hackleberry, or call us anytime at 812-883-3369.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WSLM Sports Zone. I'm Nate Pierce, and this is Greg White helping me out tonight. We are here at West Washington tonight for sectionals football.
That's right.
We are home against Providence tonight, and this seems to be the game of the section right now because everybody's looking for this. Our records are the same here.
Yep.
Everybody's looking for this competition to be a knockdown drag out fight.
I think it's going to, and the Senators, both teams having tough games last week. Providence beat. Providence shut out Springs Valley 29-0, but Senators came off a tough win. They didn't score till 12 minutes left in the game, and it was 6-0 for 3 quarters going into the fourth quarter. And I thought, oh boy, this is going to be a long ride home from Eastern Green tonight.
Yeah, and those games are they're tough. You start, if you don't come out firing on all cylinders right away, you're having to play catch up, and that can get scary at times.
Yeah, that's not where they're used to being, and I don't know what it was a combination of several things, I think, but Providence looks like they've got a big team, and they're going to be trying to take away as much from the Senators as they can tonight. So hopefully the Senators have had a good week of practice, and they're coming in tonight strong and ready to play offense and defense. Looks like these guys are tough on both ends of the field.
Yeah, we were talking earlier. They've got a kid out there, 6'6", 290. He's a monster. Nobody on their line is small, but
no.
They've really got some beef out there. But talking to Coach Lowry all season on Coach's Corner, they've been playing really good football out here at Art Sanders Field, and they've had a lot of home games this year, and it's really great that they get to play this game tonight here at home.
Yeah,
and the team has, like I said, they've been playing really great football out here. Coach Lowry stresses this, big team, little me mentality, and he likes to, say that all they can do is come out here and control the controllables, and they've got to play, they've got to play Senator football, and that's exactly what they're going to have to do tonight.
Sure.
To beat this pumped up Providence team.
Sure. They started the season off. Of course, they only had 2 regular season away games at Springs Valley and at Crawford County, and they won. Those were both big wins for them. But their 2 losses came after that. They played Paola here at Art Sanders Field and got shut out 41-0, and then came back the next week against Perry Central, who won the PLAC this year, and got beat 42-14. Then came back against Crawford County and almost shut them out at 68-0, and they scored there late in the game. And then Salem. That was a close game. You were out here for that. Yeah,
that was a knockdown drag out. Ended up being 14-7.
Yes.
By the time it was all said and done, and it was anybody's ball game for most of the night.
Oh.
And watching both sides of this. Of course, I'm usually the Salem guy, but if you're hearing my voice and you're confused, they've asked me to come out and do some Senators football, and but that was one of those that you couldn't root for one side or the other because they were just so good on both ends of the ball.
Sure.
And,
well, our Jeremy Heath had done the games with me, and he said, 21st was his birthday, and then the 28th he's going to take off to go deer hunting. So he said I'm going to be done. So
yeah. Yeah, Jeremy's a good guy. It was my daughter's birthday too. So.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
On 21st. But anyway, hope he gets a big one. And is safe out there hunting and had a good birthday. But we're going to hear from, we've got Coach Lowry's comments from Wednesday night, and we're going to hear from those right now. And we'll be back after this.
Semi-final game here, and Senators down there on the field about 20 minutes left here before kickoff. So Providence already made their way back to.
So, like we thought, we were going to go over and we were going to play a very well-prepared Eastern Green team. And, a team that was playing with a very heavy heart. Our hearts go out to them. They lost one of their players, one of their teammates, about 10 days before we played them. This was their first home game playing without one of their players and teammates. And we knew they were going to play with a very heavy heart, and a very established coaching staff over there knew they'd have a great plan. And boy, did we ever have our hands full early in the game. And we came out, and it was one of those nights where it was a slow start. There was definitely a little fog on our side, and a couple things. One, we played extremely well defensively all night long, which was a huge plus. And then our players were able to regroup and show some perseverance, and came out in the second half, played much better. And start of the fourth quarter, we are down 6-0, and got our act together and scored 22 points in the fourth quarter.
Well, I tell you what, 22 points in a quarter, that's pretty impressive and on its own, especially after playing such what sounds like a defensive game all the first three quarters, and then to come back and put 22 points up in that fourth quarter. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, again, hats off to, I can't stress enough how impressed I was with Eastern Green's football team and the intensity and how hard their kids played in that game. And it was a great test for us, and just really proud that our kids were able to, answer the bell there and keep fighting. And I knew we could score points in bunches, but boy, did we need to score that first one. And finally, we scored that first one. It was actually on a fourth down play after we'd had a touchdown called back, and we're a fourth and long situation down at the goal line. And Kitten was able to scramble around and find Mason Cox in the back of the end zone, and that kind of got things rolling. Then we were able to hit the 2-point conversion and go up 8-6, and then we were able to stop them again defensively, and then we got the ball back, and we ran a boot pass, and Kit decided to tuck it down and run, and took it about 67 yards for a touchdown, and that's when things really started opening up for us.
Yeah, and like I said, you guys have been playing some tremendous football out there, and I've been very proud to get to see it, and to talk to you about it every week. So, whenever you guys step out on that football field, you've all obviously got an air of confidence about you because you are playing good football, but at the same time, you want to be humble and in check. How does that work whenever you guys step on that field?
Well, it's something we talk about a lot when we talk about preparing for an opponent is, the record of the opponent we're playing. We know teams are capable of playing up. We know teams are capable of playing down. That's part of football. And something we like to talk about a lot is respect all, but fear none. And I think that keeps you humbled, and it also keeps you always working to strive to prepare each and every week, because at the end of the day, when the games that we've played the way we need to play, there's a certain formula that we feel like we have that has equaled some success for us. And when we're able to follow that formula, we've won those games. The couple games where we've gotten off track from that formula, we have not won those games. And that's just who we are. And we're always going to play to our hand. And the big part of that is we try to stack the deck through the week of practice. Our kids prepare very hard. Our coaches do a good job of coming up with a plan and getting everybody on the same page and bringing it together on a Friday night.
Yeah, and that's the thing about it is you've got to have those secret weapons, and you've got to have those things that you just play and do flawlessly. And whenever you get a good week of practice and you get on that field on Friday night, you've got to execute those.
Yeah, our defense has been our strength all year long, and we've played very well on special teams as well. And, offensively, we've been very productive. But, boy, if you play great defense and you play really good special teams, I like to think you can fall into the end zone a couple times on a rough night. And, we played that card a lot. We played the field position game a lot this year and really rode our defense, and it paid off for us. We've got kids that can make plays on offense. And we think when we get enough opportunities, we'll get those kids loose.
Yeah, and, Coach, I don't know if you heard at the beginning of the show, but we've got a special guest in here tonight. It's my daughter, Emily Jo Pierce. She does a lot of the photography on the sidelines for Salem, and she wanted to ask you a question.
Coach, what is your game plan against Providence?
Well, it's kind of like what I said. We've got a certain formula. We've got a certain way that we need to play the game to be successful. We're going to have to play great defense, and we're going to have to be very sound on special teams, and offensively, we're going to establish the run game. We feel like when we're able to run the ball and able to stay disciplined in the run, it really sets up some plays for us down the field, just like last Friday night and several times throughout the year. But, we've got to stay disciplined in our run game, and we've done a good job of doing that all year long. Our kids at times, even if we're not getting huge chunks, we've been able to stay productive enough to keep the defense honest. And I think that makes the reads for your quarterback and the schemes that you're running in your passing game. I think it makes that all so much easier when you're able to establish that run game.
Now, a lot of people don't know this, but Emily Jo actually played football for Salem during her 3rd and 4th grade. So she knows the game, and she grew up with these kids on the sideline, and she's their little sister, for the most part. And some of them that, their compatriot. And so she mentioned earlier about the brotherhood of football and how the family feeling that you have is very important. Do you feel like you have got a tight family there at West Washington?
Oh, absolutely. I'm super proud of our kids, and I'm super proud of how our team chemistry has developed to where we're at right now. And, we have a lot of values and things that we believe in, but for us, it starts with what we call big team, little me. And that's understanding that you're a part of something bigger than yourself. And, understanding that football was played at West Washington long before any of us, our current players, were playing or any of our current coaches were coaching. And it's going to continue to go on long after we're gone, and we are merely the caretakers. Yeah. And it's our job to take care of the program and to, carry on the success that has occurred in the past and set the bar for teams to come. And to do that, you have to understand, like I said, that you're just one piece of the puzzle. You also have to understand the fact that you need to get excited about other people's success to the extent as if it were success of your own. And when you can get people excited and working together, and nobody cares who scores as long as we score. And, we also sometimes people will call that an offensive lineman mentality. Because offensive linemen, they don't care. They don't care who crosses the goal. They don't care who gets interviewed at the end of the game. All they care is that we score and we've got one more point than the other team. And when you get people thinking like that, and you get people understanding that they've got each other's back, and they're really willing to, and that's a key word we talk a lot about is willing, and defining that word of what willing means. Willing to do the extra things for success. How do your ball carriers and your quarterback and your receivers, how do those guys perform when the ball's not in their hand? It's real easy to go hard when you're getting the carries and you're getting the touches, but how hard do you work for your team when when the ball's not in your hand? What kind of blocker are you? How good are you at carrying out your fakes? Things like that, they're very important. And that, when you're able to establish that and have success and people are able to buy into that, then it becomes very contagious.
And I'm going to call that being a good steward of the football family, because you kind of put a point on it there. This whole thing, this football family that we have didn't start with us, and it won't end with us. The people that are currently involved right now, and I say us because it's the community. It's not just the players on the field. It's not just the coaches. It's everybody that's involved. And who's going to be the next steward, and are they going to be a good steward of this football family? And what you're saying, really goes to that. And I really like that. Big team, little me. That is exactly what football needs to be.
Absolutely, and when you get kids buying into that, and you go out, you work hard at practice every day, and you practice on fundamentals, and you get comfortable with your scheme. One, you start developing a lot of trust, and that's a key component. Another component is confidence, which comes from repeating those same things every day and trusting the people around you. And I like to think when you combine trust and confidence, then it equals something called momentum. And I don't think momentum is a make-believe thing. I think it's a real thing, and I think it's something that everyone's felt sometime or another. And when you get good old Mo on your side, very ordinary people can accomplish very extraordinary things.
Yeah, I like that. So I have been asked, and it's a great privilege for me to come out this week and actually the rest of your games come out and do the color commentary and call the games for the radio station. So I will be with you guys the rest of the season, as far as I know, and I'm really excited to get to be able to come out there. And it's no secret that I enjoy the football around the county, and I am of course a Salem guy, but watching this county become what it is good for my heart, and I'm absolutely excited to be out there with you guys on Friday nights.
Well, that's awesome. We're glad to have you, and it's going to be a very electric atmosphere, very similar to what you witnessed a couple weeks ago. You're going to have two really good teams that are battling out for each other, and there's, you're playing for survival. It's a playoff atmosphere. Looks like the weather's going to be beautiful, and we're just super excited to play this Friday. We're excited for the opponent we've got coming to town. They're a very good team. They're a well-coached football team, and we want to play them. Those are the teams we want to play. Those teams, they test you. They make you better.
They're not the gimme.
No, you play this game because you embrace challenges and you want to play good teams because they give you an opportunity to prove how good you are and what level you're at. And that's exciting. As a coach, that's exciting for our players, and we're just really looking forward to it.
All right, Coach. Yeah, it's been an exciting season. Let's hope that it continues, and I can't wait to see how this progresses. Thanks for being on tonight, and I'll see you Friday night.
Thanks, Nate, and thanks, Emily. You're doing a great job, Emily.
All right, Coach. We'll see you Friday night.
All right. Thanks,
have a good night. Bye. All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back. And I'm going to have a special guest, Ryan Larimore, my co-host for the Salem Football. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. That was a little the interview for Coach's Corner on Wednesday night with myself and Jeremy Lowry.
I didn't get that trimmed enough. Ryan will not be with us.
Ryan will not be with us tonight. He's finally getting the vacation he deserves. So we're gonna have a little bit of an intro here, and then we're gonna come back and run some stats and get this thing started.
Here's here's the thing that makes life so interesting. The theory of evolution claims only the strong shall survive. Maybe so. Maybe so. But the theory of competition says just because they're the strong doesn't mean they can't get their ass kicked. That's right. See, what every long shot come from behind underdog will tell you is this. The other guy may in fact be the favorite. The odds may be stacked against you. Fair enough. But what the odds don't know is this isn't a math test. This is a completely different kind of test. One where passion has a funny way of trumping logic. So before you step up to the starting line, before the whistle blows and the clock starts ticking, just remember, out here, the results don't always add up. No matter what the stats may say, and the experts may think, and the commentators may have predicted, when the race is on, all bets are off. Don't be surprised if somebody decides to flip the script and take a pass on yelling uncle. And then suddenly, as the old saying goes, we got ourselves a game.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rugged red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right. Thank you, Leanne. And I'm a little upset with Ryan for telling my secret that Leanne's not here with us.
Yeah.
I had a good thing going, and he ruined that for me.
Dang it. The
All right,
magic
so
of radio.
all right, so tonight your Senators head coach is Jeremy Lowry. He is 11-7 over 2 seasons. He's 7-2 on this year. He's also a member of the Indiana Football Hall of Fame. Your Pioneers head coach is Daniel McDonald. He's 16-4 over 3 seasons, and he's also 7-2 this year. West Washington comes in tonight with 7 wins and 2 regular season losses. The Senators finished third in the PLAC and play behind in the PLC behind Perry Central and Paoli. The Senators come off of a 22-14 win over Eastern Green and survived a 6-0 shutout into the fourth quarter and didn't score their first point until the 12 minutes left in the game. So that's pretty impressive in its own. The Pioneers are 7-2 on regular season play after getting their first loss in week 5 by Holy Cross to 23-21, and their final regular season game to North Harrison 21-14. And that may actually put them at 6-3. That's where that confusion was because they had to give up that game to Charlestown.
Yeah.
Let's see. Providence made it to the semi-state tournament in 1993 and ended their last sectional run in 2021 against Paoli. The Senators are 1A semi-state champs and state finalists in 1993. West Washington were sectional and regional champions in 2020 and made it to semi-state game against Indianapolis Lutheran, where they lost. Last year, the Senators ended their season 35-0. Ended their season with a win 35-0 and a second round loss to. I'm sorry, I'm all backwards. They last year the Senators ended their season 35-0 and a second round loss to Springs Valley.
This is a sentence you might see on the board in English class of how to rewrite this.
We're going to do this script a little different next time. And here comes your West Washington Senators, everybody. I got to tell you, I've already been getting text messages calling me a traitor and everything else.
Well, that's all right.
Listen, it's football family, guys. If you listen to Coach's Corner, you'll understand.
It's high school football. It doesn't matter.
That's right. That's right. Where was I at here? The West Washington Senators are in the PLAC conference in 1A school. Providence is in an independent and a 1A school as well. A few things going on around the state tonight. North Davies and Tecumseh play tonight in their sectional, in sectional 48 semifinal, and the winner of tonight's game will face the winner of tonight's game will face either that team, whoever wins that sectional in the finals. In other sports action on WSLM, IU and Purdue football are on a bye week, but IU basketball debuts on WSLM at 3 p.m. for the tip-off against Marian University. The pregame show starts at 2 p.m. Purdue plays its first game on Wednesday, November 2nd at 7 p.m. We will join that game in progress after Coach's Corner. The Colts play at home with the Commanders on Sunday at 4:25 with the pregame game at 3:25.
It's an odd time.
It is. And the Buccaneers got their butts whooped last night, so we won't even talk about that.
And for those of you who are unfamiliar with the Commanders, that was the Redskins. But we can't say
say that anymore. Yeah, it's well, I mean, I was voting for something way different than that, but you know.
And then the Indians became the what was it, the Guardians, the Cleveland Guardians.
The Cleveland Guardians. I don't know, but they're the Cleveland Browns' new little elf thing freaks me out. It's creepy. All right, so it looks like we're calling captains, or did I miss the coin toss?
I don't know. They must have already done.
Well, it looks like it looks like the Senators are going to kick off, and they're going to defer to the second half.
Well, I hate that Providence is going to get the first chance to score because that's going to set.
Well, I'm kind of opposite of that. I always like to defer.
Okay.
Because then you get the ball in the second half. Whatever you do in that first half, kind of sets a tempo for that.
Okay.
But I always like to see that deferment.
I'll buy that.
Well, if you're down whenever you come out of the half, then you get a chance to get the ball first. And,
true.
Pick up some points.
True. Now, in the Sagarin ratings, and whether or not there's much faith in that, they've got Providence ranked in the state at 101 and West Washington ranked at 220. So
yeah, and I've been watching that change all throughout the year. All right, here we go. Here's the opening kickoff. It's a pretty decent kick off to the sideline here, and it's going to roll out of bounds at about the 16-yard line.
So that comes back to the 20.
Yeah, that's going to be moved up to about the 20.
And no time off the clock. So here comes
all right, Providence is bringing out their offense.
There's number 55. Is he the?
Yeah, he's the big guy. No, he's not. Yeah, he's the 6. No, I think he's 6'6". Yeah, 55, 6'6", 290 pounds.
Oh,
all right. So Providence is coming up to the line.
Just let him have the ball.
They're going to be under center in power I formation. We got one receiver. Actually, the referee's shoving him off the field. Got an equipment issue, it looks like. But they had a receiver stacked to the short side of the field. Their replacement is actually going to go to the long side of the field.
He's waving him off too.
What do we got here? All right, now they've got a receiver coming in, and he's going to play the long side of the field.
Okay.
No, he's coming to the short side.
Well, if this is any indication,
Right.
maybe,
A little bit of confusion out here.
that's all
All
right.
right, so the quarterback's under center. We got a man in motion.
85 switch sides there, and he's going to snap the ball. He's going back and hands it off to number 2. He weaved around and got it up to about the 46, 47-yard line.
And that number 2 is Thomas Lynch. He's a 5'7", 150-pound running back. They crept around that side there, and just there was plenty of room for him to run, and they're going to score a first down there. They're going to come up to the center's going to come up to the line. They are in the shotgun. Got one to the side. There's the snap.
Pass 7 out to 2 again.
Gonna be
He's up to the 40, and there goes a flag.
There's a big flag. Yeah, that's probably going to be a block in the back over there. Yeah, he had a pretty good carry there out to from the about the 47-yard line, and had a carry all the way out to about the 29-yard line. But that's probably coming back. We'll have to see what this laundry is.
Oh, they're going to mark it out there on the 34, 35-yard line.
Oh, sideline infraction. That's not what I was expecting there. A sideline infraction.
Would that be listed in the IHSAA rules that Ryan's going to get for?
Oh
next
yeah,
year?
absolutely. But I don't understand what happened there. I thought we were going to get a block in the back over there. There's the snap.
Another toss.
Quarterback's going to keep it and run around the side, and he's brought down about after about a 4-yard run. Pretty decent run
About
there.
the 31 maybe. Oh, they're going
to mark it on the 31. Yeah. So there's 11:33 left in the game. I'm sorry, left in the quarter. Still scoreless here. It's
deja vu.
Yeah, second down. Ball is on the 31. They got their quarterback's under center. They got a man in motion. He's going to pitch.
Number 4 takes it around the right side. He's up and twisting around to about the 18-yard line.
Well, I tell you what, he did a pretty good job getting that
sure
little
did.
spin move and getting around that edge. So that's going to give them a first down.
A little razzle dazzle.
Oh yeah, a little razzle dazzle.
18.
They're going to come to the line. Your quarterback's going to be in the shotgun. They've got one running back off to the side. No receivers that I can see. 2 men in motion. That is
different.
That is different. That should have been a flag.
Oh,
There's a flag. Yep.
He's just got a delayed reaction.
Yeah, I don't understand why that. Yeah, they should have called that right away. Let's see. Yeah, there's probably they're going to call that a hold and bring that back. But I don't understand why they were able to have 2 men in motion there. That should have been an illegal shift. So that's going to back them up 10 yards, and that's going to put the ball on about the 25.
25. Well, okay, that's creative math again.
Well, they're going to probably do the spot foul there.
Oh.
So
it's been interesting to watch the creative math of the IHSA officials.
Right. All right. So 10:40 left in the quarter. The Senators, the Providence is at the line. They're going to be in shotgun. Snap the ball.
Going to throw it.
He's got a long
deep. Receiver
out there.
And
it's
almost
busted
caught
up.
that ball.
Busted up in the corner of the end zone. Yeah, that's that was pretty decent play there. He like I said, they were in the shotgun and got the snap, and they had a receiver just streak down the side out of nowhere, and luckily West Washington was able to cover that. Oh, I keep wanting to call them the Pirates, but they're the Pioneers. So the Pioneers have come to the line. Quarterback's in the shotgun, and he takes a snap and direct handoff and a reverse right away to number 4. And he comes around the edge, and he's going to get down to about the 8-yard line, I believe.
They must have greased him up. He can really he's fast.
So that's going to put, and where, depending on where they spot this, it's going to put them just short of the first down.
And Brandon McCleve or Caden Van Cleve, number 20, he was the one that got a hand on that ball down in the end zone a while ago.
So the Pioneers come to the line. Quarterback's in the shotgun. Got a running back beside him. Receiver out to the left. Man in motion. Snap is going to go. The quarterback's going to keep it, and he's going to be just on the line. I don't know if he's going to get that or not. That's going to be close. From my angle, that's going to be really close. Yep, they're going to call that a first down. So Providence is going to get a first down there. It's 9:40 left in the 9:40 left in the quarter, and still scoreless.
3 yards to go, and he was on the 9, and here's creative math again.
Yep. So that's going to bring
6,
up,
but it's on the 7. So
first and goal. He's going to take the snap and hand off to the running back, and he's going to run it right in for a touchdown. Unfortunate that Pioneers scored first here, but we were talking about that. That's when we were talking about the deferment. That's kind of a risky run whenever you defer to the second half. You let them get a chance to score first. You just got to play some defense now, play some offense and get in there and get snap. There's the kick,
nice
and
kick.
it's going to be good.
7-0.
So let's go 9:26 left in the first quarter. That's going to bring up 7-0. The Pioneers. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we will be right back.
Hello there, and it's Jalen Hoare here at John Jones in Salem, Indiana. October brings ghosts, ghouls, and goblins, but don't let them scare you away from a good deal here at John Jones. Here, there are no tricks, just all treats, with brand new inventory on the lot and in the showroom. We know that buying a vehicle can be a daunting task for some, and many even have full-on horror story experiences. However, that is not the case here at John Jones Auto Group. With us being a family-owned and family-focused dealership for nearly 40 years, we are here to assist you. Don't be spooked by the freaky good deals. You can find them online at johnjonesautogroup.com, and feel free to give us a call at 877-473-5546. And again, my name is Jalen. I look forward to seeing you soon.
All right, we're back. The Pioneers are getting set to kick off, and we are live, as the old squash would say. It's been a pleasure to get to work with him on Wednesday nights and Ryan Larimore all season at the home games for Salem, or at the games for Salem Lions. So,
well, it'd be a treat if he came up at halftime and chatted with us, but I don't think that's going to happen.
No, I think Ryan is home for the night.
Yeah. Here comes Providence getting ready to kick off.
There's the whistle. There's a nice kick, deep kick.
Back to about the 10-yard line.
And it's going to be a pretty good run. I believe that's Crest that's running that ball. And he's got
to the 40.
Yeah, he had a pretty good run there. He got out to the side there and just got a good block and returned it to about the 38. So that's a pretty good field advantage
let's see if they move. Let's see what. There we go.
They're going to call it 39, so we're not far off. So the Senators are going to come to the line. They are. They're under center, and they've got a tailback in the backside. They've got got two receivers out to the right. There's the snap. It's going to go hand it off to the Roberts.
Oh wow, he went right up.
Yeah, that's going to be an easy first down.
Line. Nice. Number 33 out there. He's one to watch too. He's fast and he'll run out there and is a good
Grayson
receiver.
McCoy.
Uh-huh. They've got a lot of juniors that have some talent that's really going to shine, I think, next year.
Yeah, that quarterback Titan Williams is he's pretty talented. Yep. So they're going to come to the line under center. There's the snap. They're going to go to Roberts again, and he's going to push to about. They're going to call that about a 3-yard gain. And that's he ran into a whole wall of Pioneers there, so he was lucky to get that.
He's got good size to go with the speed, but he, these guys he's going up the wall.
But we got a good spot out of that one, so they're going to give him 4 yards on that. So 8:26 left in the first quarter. The Pioneers are up 7-0 over your Senators. They're going to come to the line. The Senators are under center.
Oh.
He's going to back up the pass. He's got a receiver out there. Oh, and he's
dropped the ball.
He dropped the ball.
Roberts was going to catch that.
Yeah, he was up in the air and had it, and got hit in the back, and before he could come down with it, dropped it. So they're going to call that incomplete, and that's going to bring the ball out. They're, like I said, they're still on the 45, on the Pioneers 45, heading that way. And for you guys that have never listened, that's actually the 55-yard line. We're heading the right direction.
Don't even get that going.
Oh, they're gonna hand off, pitch to the running back, that 33 that you were just talking about.
Oh, he got a little push and up to the 35-yard line.
A pretty good run. That's going to be good for a first down.
He got hit in the back about the 38 and got a couple yards on that. Looks like they're going to spot it on the 36. So 1st and 10 for the Senators.
So the Senators are getting down here in pretty good territory. So your quarterback's under center. You got a tailback and 2 receivers out left. Handoff is going to go pretty much nowhere. There's a little
loss.
Shove there at the
He's back to the 39.
I got to apologize. I called the Titan Williams, their quarterback, and it's actually Kenton Chase out there, number 22. So Kenton's gonna get the call from the sideline. He's taking that back to the huddle. They're going to march up to the line here.
So was he actually down there on the 35 before they pushed him back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they gave him forward progress on there. He's going to back up and pitch. Number 8, Hudson Cress.
There's a flag.
Yeah, that's probably going to be a holding there. He got a pretty good run out of that, but we're going to lose every bit of that progress. So we're waiting on the referee to give us the call. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a holding from where that flag is. Yeah, it's going to be holding. So that's going to back that up 10 yards.
Well, shoot.
So that'll bring us back to about the 46-yard line. 6:57 left in the quarter.
Got it on the 46 and a half there. Bring it back just about 4 inches, would you please?
Your Senators still trail 0-7 behind the Pioneers. It is 2nd down and 20.
It's got one of them Kentucky tape measures. No, I'm just joking.
So he's going to be under center. He's going to take the snap. He's going to roll out to the side. He's got a lot of pressure.
He's going to get in trouble.
He's going to try to throw this thing out, and he's going to tuck it and run, try to get as much as he can out of it.
42, 43-yard line, ran out.
He's going to get about a 3-yard gain out of that.
He was back in the 40, around the 40-yard line. He was going to be in trouble.
Yeah, he was definitely in trouble there with that defensive end coming around, and he just about to plow him. So we've got another flag on the field, and that's going to be another holding against West Washington. And we've got another 10 yards tacked on there. That's a little rough. So that's going to put it, let's see, about the Senators' own 42-yard line, and that's going to put it at
2nd and 29.
2nd and 29.
Wow.
That's the penalties will kill you.
Not good.
So they're going to come to the line. Kenton Chase is going to be under center again. They've got one running back and then 2 receivers out wide. Kenton's going to roll sideways. He's going to keep it, and he's going to get a pretty good gain out of that. He's going to gain about 10 yards on that run. Went out about just about the 51-yard line.
Yep.
Yeah, they're going to spot it on the 50.
When you get down like that in yardage, it's and you don't want to get in a situation where you don't have the time to make that up.
Right, and right here is where I would expect to see.
They've got a little over 6 minutes, so
right here is where I would look to see a little streak pass down the sideline. So Kenton Chase is going to go under center. He's going to take the snap. He's going to roll back. He's looking for a receiver, and he's got all kinds of pressure. He's going to have to get rid of that thing.
Oh,
he's got a guy. Oh, and it just goes over the hands of Cress. No, I'm sorry, McCoy.
Who was that?
The receiver.
20. 32.
Oh, that was Tyler
32,
Miller.
32.
Tyler Miller.
Yeah, Jacob. Yeah,
Somebody.
somebody.
It's different calling these games when you didn't watch these kids grow up. You know?
I know.
I know most of the Salem kids just by how they stand. Oh, we're going to change out some personnel here, and got the punt team out.
Brandon Crowder comes out.
Who we got back there? That's that number 4 for Providence. There's a snap. Oh, and the punt is blocked. And he dives on it, and that's going to put him about the 34-yard line. Oh, that's terrible. Those linebackers have been getting in there and giving pressure all night, and that's gonna set up a great field advantage for the Pioneers here.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to play. The Senators are gonna have to play some defense here and really get a good stop here.
But this team, they're playing on a little bit. I hate to say it, but almost a little bit higher level.
Yeah, you know, their running backs are just slick. You know, they're
well when you.
There's a snap. He's going to hand off, and there's wide open space for him. He's going to stiff arm one kid, break another tackle, and he's going to run out at about the 25, 26-yard line. Yeah, they're going to mark it at the 25.
Wow.
Nah, there was nothing there for it, and that's going to be
when you can hand
just short of the first down.
And it's $20,000 a year to go to that school. I mean, that's you just get the best of the best.
So they're under center. They're going to take the snap. They're going to hand off to that number 4. He's going to go right up the middle, and he's going to
jabbed in the back.
Yeah, that was a pretty hard hit, but he's going to have plenty for a first down there.
Williams got him.
So that's going to put him at about the 23-yard line.
Among other things, I think that they wanted. I'd like for Providence to know that they were here tonight. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. And then after that hit, he's definitely going to. Mm-hmm. Got a man in motion. Going to take the snap. He's going to pitch to that number 4. There's a flag immediately, and he's hit pretty good in the backfield. But he was able to make about a 2-yard gain. But I think that flag is going to be holding him and bring that way back.
Well, after that little deal on the punt, I think I would be ready to get a little bit of
the illegal shift. They're going to call that an illegal shift.
Well,
they didn't get him on it that first time.
They missed it the first time.
Yeah. But I don't know how you missed that. Those two guys ran in tandem.
Well, they've got 5 guys now, and they used to just have, 3 or 4?
Yeah. So now we've got that's going to bring up first and 15. They're on the 27-yard line.
Checking their Twitter page or something during the game.
They're in the shotgun. There's the snap. He's going to look at the pass. He's got a guy right over the middle, but I think there was a miscommunication on the route there because that went way to the other side of the field.
Way overthrew him. Mason Cox almost got that number 1 for the Senators.
Well, I do believe that number 4 just misread the route and turned in instead of going on that streak. Yeah. Like you hear Claude over there. He zigged when he should have zagged. So that's going to bring up second down. They're going under center here. Got 2 backs and 1 receiver out wide. He's going to hand directly off, and he's hit immediately. And he might get 2 yards out of that.
Nice play by the Senators.
That was a great play. They were in his face right away.
But their song in the right place at the wrong time or something like that. He was at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah, it was immediately met at the line, and then he just got the momentum, just pushed him that 2 yards. So they're going to come to the line, and they're going to be in shotgun. They got split backs, got 2 men in motion again, 3 men in motion.
Oh, and
they had that shift, and then they had a guy, the running back shift behind the quarterback. There's going to be a high snap, going to be handed off to that number 3, and he's going to make, number 2, and he's going to get.
He's down to about the 17, maybe.
I think they're going to mark him at the 16. That's going to be just short of the first down, so that's going to bring up 4th. What do they call on that? 4th and about 4. Yeah, 4th and 5. 4:30 left in the quarter. It's still 7-0. Pioneers are leading here. There's everybody on the field is moving. I don't understand what they're doing here.
Just came through and.
Yeah, there was a sweep out to the side there, and the ball comes out, and it looks like West Washington is going to have that ball.
Careful.
Yes, that's going to be the Senators' ball. Great job there.
We'll get bum rush sticker in the press box.
I know it. Talking all that Salem smack up here, ain't I?
nice recovery for the Senators. Taking that. Well, we got the officials down there, so don't get excited.
Well,
yet,
I'm pretty sure the officials signaled it.
Okay.
Yeah, they're switching it out.
They picked that up on the 5.
Yeah, that's what it. That's about where they're at right there.
Well, they got a long way to go.
Yeah, they got a long ways to go, but
nice
it's not
stop for the
insurmountable.
Senators because
That was definitely head towards the end zone. Yeah.
4 minutes left.
But I tell you what, they're playing games with their all line down here is what it is. They're not getting set, and that's why they're able to move all those guys around.
And that's probably confusing.
So he's going to hand that directly off, and he's going to get a pretty good run out of that. He's going to get
10.
about 4 out of that. So, yeah, that brings him out about the 10. And that's going to 3:55 left in the quarter, and that's going to bring up second down and 5 yards to go. Ball's on the 10-yard line. So he got a better run than I thought out of that. I thought he got 3 or 4, but he looks like they're going to give him 5. We got a little bit of a.
If he can push 55 around, hats off.
Yeah, because that's a big dude. All right, so he's under center. He's going to take his. Well, yeah, there might be a little bit of a switch up there. He's going to take Kenton's going to take the snap, and he's going to keep it, and he's hit right away. He might have got a yard just by falling forward. But, coming into third down here, this is going to be aired out. Really a decent little screen over the middle would be a great spot right here. We're in good position for that. So we're down to about 3 minutes left, and it's still 7-0. The Pioneers are leading West Washington Senators. It's third down with 3 yards to go on the 12-yard line. Kenton's going to bring him up to the line. He's under center. There's the snap. He's going to roll back. He handed off. And he dives forward, and he's going to be just on that.
Nope.
He's going to be just short of it, I think. They're going to call that a first down. That was good. Field to just keep presence of mind and know where they were at.
Well, that's a good call.
Yeah, great call. I was expecting to see a little bit of a pass there, and everybody else was too. So, it was a great call with a little bit of misdirection there.
Now maybe throw a pass, and if they could throw one out here in this deep left side, he'd be gone.
I'd punt it. They'd never see it coming. That's a Ryan Larimore joke. There's a snap, and he's going to run it around the edge, and he's going to get. He's going to take that thing for a mile. He's going to be at about the 29 there.
Yep.
That was a great run.
Another first down for the Senators. 2:09 on the clock, and we've got some time here. I got a lot of field left.
Kenton Chase is looking to the sideline to get his call. I think he's got it. He's going to take it up to the
We've
huddle.
had some 70-yard runs.
Oh, yeah.
Touchdown,
yeah.
So
they're going to come up to the Senators are going to come to the line. Kenton Chase is under center. They've got 2. They're in the I formation. They've got 2 receivers left. Right. He's airing it out.
There it comes. Grayson caught it.
It's going to be no good. He's going to be out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Oh.
I don't know that ref knows that you only have to have 1 foot in high school football, because he definitely had a foot in. Yeah, that was. Yeah, McCoy was just on kind of in the air whenever he caught it, and whenever he came down.
Nice catch.
I thought he caught it inbounds, but apparently the referee saw something different. That's why I'm up here, not down there.
Yeah.
So that is going to bring up second down. 10 yards to go still. The ball's on the 26. 2 minutes left in the quarter.
I'd like to have another shot at that same play, but I don't think they're going to get it.
No, he's going to keep it himself and take the oh, no, he handed off to Roberts. I'm sorry. But he might have got a yard out of that, but I wouldn't bet on it.
55 so big, he's got to have 2 people helping him up.
Yeah, they gave him a yard out of that. So it's going to bring up third down and 9. Minute 40 left in the quarter, and the ball was on the 27-yard line.
Like a kid from the blind side, Michael Orr.
Yeah, he was tired, Coach. He needed to go to the bus. So Kenton Chase is going to be in the shotgun. He's got one running back beside him, and he's got two receivers out wide. He's going to keep it himself. Man, I tell you what, they read that all the way because they were on him right away. So he's going to get brought down in the backfield for about a 4-yard loss. So that's going to bring up 4th down, and they're going to bring up the punt team.
Almost a minute, just about under a minute here. Senators not being able to even get out of not make much hay from where they got the ball. They got the ball back.
Well, no, that's been a pretty decent because they started on the 5-yard line there.
Yeah. Oh, there goes a flag.
There's a flag.
Not even snapped the ball.
What do we got a flag for here?
Like
too many men on the field. Yeah, they're gonna call 12 men on the field. Well, maybe they are. They're out there counting, and I think maybe that referee.
Don't count yourself, ref.
Right. Yeah, take your flag, put it back in your pocket. We're good to go. Waving it off. Thanks, boss.
Oops.
So Grayson McCoy's back to kick. No, I'm sorry. That is.
I like that. High-speed kick, and we got a guy right there.
On the 36, 35-yard line.
Yeah, that was a big long kick there, and I've got somebody's number mixed up here. That was Wyatt Johnston that kicked number 11.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be a turnover here on downs, it's gonna bring up 1st down for the Pioneers, and they're on the 35-yard line, and not bad field position for them. But we've only got 31 seconds here in the first quarter, so you're going to get a breather here in just a second.
Yeah, we'll switch sides, take a timeout. They're not going
to hand off immediately. And boy, I tell you what, that kid's got a head of steam when he hit that line.
Yeah.
He's going to get about 5 yards out of that. Oh, he's still going. He's going to end up getting about 8 yards out of that. Wow, great second effort there.
The clock's going to go down here.
Yeah, they're running. They're going to run that clock down to the quarter, and we're going to take a quick commercial break and be right back.
Hey there, this is Michaela, the assistant manager at Papa John's, and we now have our Epic Stuffed Crust Pepperoni Pizza is back, and you can get a one-topping pizza for just $13. The Epic Stuffed Crust has been a favorite, and now you can get it with pepperoni and cheese stuffed inside the crust. This pizza delivers on taste and quality, starting with Papa John's original dough and then hand-stuffed with extra cheese and pepperoni. Topped with our signature pizza sauce, more cheese, and the topping of your choice, baked to a gooey, crispy, golden goodness. Pick any of the Papa John's toppings to make this the best pizza ever. And don't forget to try the Parmesan crust of papadillas, now available with the Philly cheesesteak papadilla, the barbecue chicken and bacon papadilla, the grilled buffalo chicken papadilla, the meatball and pepperoni papadilla, and the Italian papadilla. Order online with Papa Rewards. Stop in today at the corner of Main and Hackberry or call us anytime at 812-883-3369. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's. Good luck to all the students for a great school year and to the athletes for a great season. Remember to stop in and pick up at Papa John's Pizza on the way home or on the way to a game.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and we're getting the field flip here, and Providence is going to have the ball on about the it's going to look like the 43-yard line. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 2 yards to go. We're starting a fresh quarter here, so it's 12 minutes left to the half. The Pioneers are still leading your Senators 7-0.
And around
they're going to go under center, take a snap. Going to go pitch to the left, to the right side.
He's down to the 35.
Man, I tell you what, that was a great run. He didn't have any opposition until he got into the secondary, and then they had to chase him a little while. So they're going to bring that to about the 36-yard line.
Oh, he's going to put it on the 35.
He's going to put it on the 30. That's a great spot.
He was standing on the 36, and
that blind zebra disease. They forgot their eye drops.
Been to the Ray Charles School of Officiating. You remember?
So Charlestown's going to come up under center. He's going to take a snap. He's going to roll back and hand off to that number 4, and he's hit right at the original line of scrimmage.
Yep. He was scrambling.
Yeah, he was trying to find something, but it looks like our defense, or the Senators' defense, there is finally picking up on that run.
Yep.
So they're going to get their call, going to bring to the huddle, changing out a little bit of personnel there.
Got her red striped pants on early for tomorrow.
They're going to come to the line. He's going to go under center. He's got two backs in the backfield, and he's got two receivers to the right. He's going to pretty much that same counter.
Number 5, and he's up to the 30. He slid a little bit. I don't know if they'll give him that or not.
They're going to give him about the 31. It looks like.
Well, he's standing. Let's
He's still standing. Yeah, let him.
No.
He's going to call it the 31. So that's going to bring up 3rd down and 6. 10:55 left here in the half. Pioneers are still up 7-0 over the Senators. They're going to come. The Pioneers are going to come to the line. Their quarterback's going to go under center. He's got
85 in motion. He's
there's the snap. He's going to pitch it to that number 4, and he's going to go to the left side, and he's got a lead block, and he's going to go for a mile. But there's flags everywhere.
Across the 25. Yep.
Where that flag is going to probably be a hold. Yeah, going to be holding. Yeah, so that's going to back them up. That's a great break for the Senators because that was a pretty good run.
Yep.
So holding. So that's going to back that up 10 yards. That's going to repeat 3rd down.
We don't have a score on the Tecumseh game yet, but Clarksville's down 13-0 with Cecina Memorial in the lead. That's in the Mid-Southern. I think that was in Salem's. Is that Salem's sectional?
Who, Clarksville?
Yeah.
No,
it wasn't.
I'm not sure. 38. All right, so that's going to bring them to the line. Providence is going under center again. They've got 2 split backs, and now there's everybody and their mom is in motion. Now we're going to get a flag for that. No, it's going to, West Washington's going to take a timeout. So we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we will be right back.
Keep playing. Keep working. Keep going. And keep moving with the exceptional orthopedic care at Baptist Health. With an experienced team and a full line of advanced services and procedures, it's no wonder most people choose Baptist to help them keep on. Keeping on. Visit baptisthealth.com/ortho to find a Baptist Health provider.
All right, we are back. Like I said, the Senators didn't like the way they shifted there, so they took a timeout. Coach Lowry's out there giving a little bit of a talking to figure out what they need to do on this defense. So, like I said, there's 10 minutes left in the half. Ball is on the 40. It is 3rd down. 15 yards to go after that hold call. Pioneer still leads 7-0 over your Senators.
Yeah, it's
so
unless something loose, this is going to be a tight, low-scoring game.
Yeah, it should be. I mean, it's going to be a fight. Their quarterback's in the shotgun. He's going to take the snap, and he's back to pass. And he's got a guy, but it was right through his hands. Complete. Yeah, that was a completely catchable ball. It just went right through his hands over there on the sideline.
He's liable to get expelled for that.
You know how expensive it is to play at this school?
You're off the team.
All right, so they're gonna immediately get up there. They're gonna bring out the punt team there because that brought up 4th down.
No soup for you.
Oh, we are confused as can be out here. We're running special teams out and get off the field, boys. Oh, Coach Lowry is upset. That's going to be another timeout because that special teams just didn't know where they were supposed to be.
Did they didn't give him a penalty for that, did they?
No, Coach Lowry took a timeout. Okay. So, all right, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we will be right back.
We're going to get our mind right.
I got to find all of our commercials.
Oh, I've got them spread out.
Yeah, thanks, Greg.
Sorry.
Here we go.
Join WSLM at the Stevens Museum for another fun night for trick-or-treating on Saturday, October the 29th from 5 to 6:15 p.m. on the museum grounds. The event is free to the community. Bring your children in costume and stroll through the museum grounds. The local Halloween parade starts at 6:30 and it's only a short walk to the downtown area. For more information, contact the Stevens Museum at 812-883-6495 or call 812-620-7271.
All right, we are back. Yeah, Coach was not happy over that. He was livid over there on the sideline. So they're going to be back for a punt. And they're going to directly snap that, and they're going to fake the punt. He's going to run it to the edge, and he's going to get that first down by a mile, it looks like.
He's over to about the 23.
Oh, man.
Nice play by Providence there.
Yeah, that was some tricky there. So that's going to bring up the first down for the Pioneers. And
this is the season.
Yeah, that's right. Trick or treat. You just got tricked. Man, I tell you, that was a beautifully designed play because it got snapped right to that running back, and he come off to the right side there, and just nobody was over there because we were all bunched up in the pocket. So that's going to bring up first down on the 23 on the West Washington 23. 9:40 left in the half. Going under center, he's going to snap the ball. He's going to hand off to number 2, and he's met in the backfield by number 25 Roberts, and just pinned him to the ground.
Nice read on that play.
Yeah, he was behind in that backfield immediately, and that's going to be a loss of about 5 yards.
Nice. Back to the 30. 20,
so that's
about 29.
That's some great
29 and a half.
29 and a half. So that's some great defense right there by West Washington. Roberts was just eating that up. I'm going to have to spend the week learning this roster. That is for sure. I apologize to everybody. New job. There's the snap. He's going to hand off, and he's met at the line. Oh, and he breaks free. Man, I tell you what, he is slippery, and he's still going.
He's like a grease pig.
He's going to be down at about the 18-yard line.
Nice.
Wow, there was a good initial hit there, and he just squirmed around and popped through, and he squirted out the middle there and made a pretty good run out of that.
He's done that all night long.
Yeah,
and did they get their first down?
No.
Okay, 6 more yards. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I remember that got backed up there.
Yeah.
All right, so looks like their quarterback is going to go under center. They're going to have 2 split backs in the backfield. No, they're going in the I formation. 2 receivers out left. He's going to take the snap, and he's still got the ball. He's rolling out to his left, and he's going to take this thing. It's probably going to go in for a touchdown. Yes, sir. The Pioneers score again. Well, I tell you what, that was that was a little bit of misdirection there. You didn't know where they were going with it. He took that snap and just rolled out to the left side there, and he just had a good block, and he just kept on going. Oh, so they're going to.
What did he run at from about the 18-yard line?
Yeah, it was the 18-yard line. Yeah, so that 18-yard run there for their quarterback. They're setting up for the extra point.
Kick.
There's the snap. There's the kick is up, and they're going to call that one good. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we will be right back.
14-0.
Coffee with friends, family dinners, watching the grandkids play soccer on Saturdays, church on Sundays. Sounds pretty normal, but COVID is still there, and if you aren't vaccinated, you're still at risk. We're almost back to normal. Let's give it a shot. Call Hoosier Uplands Economic Development Corporation today at 812-849-4457 to learn more. Let's give back to normal a shot.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here at Art Sanders Field. Your West Washington Senators are trailing 14-0 over the visitors, the Providence Pioneers. We got about 8 minutes left, 8:06 left in the half. Providence has been playing pretty good football out here. Not that the Senators haven't been; they've been actually playing some decent ball. It's just, man, I tell you what, Providence is quick, and they've got that misdirection going for them. That running back, he's got some wheels on him. That number 4. Yeah.
And they're bigger.
Yeah, they've got a big line.
I think.
But I tell you, they watching them, that they don't have any really explosive plays. They're not real quick. They're just, they've got pretty good size, and they're blocking very well.
When they blocked that punt, I mean, that was
detrimental.
They've got the plays, and
There's the kick. It's up and
to about the 20, 50. Oh,
no, he muffed it. That's going to roll into the end zone. Oh, he picked it up at the 1 yard line. There's a big flag. That's going to be a block in the back. Oh, and he's going to run out of bounds about the 11 yard line, maybe the 12.
Mason Cox on that return, number 1.
Yeah, I believe that's going to be either a block in the back or a hold there. Yeah, the return team didn't really know who was going to field that.
We're a little late in the season for this kind of stuff.
Yeah, Coach Lowry's fuming over there on the sideline. He didn't look very happy at all. Yeah, the Senators have got to get their stuff together, and after that hold, it's going to put them back to about the 6 yard line. I mean, we just seen that down here on that fumble recovery. They're going to have to really do some work.
Yep.
But I tell you what, they didn't do bad down there on that drive. They just run out of downs there.
Sure. I mean, they keep playing or start conditioning for basketball season. So
yeah,
whichever one.
And they're going to keep playing. There's a snap. The quarterback's going to keep that, take it up the middle, and he's going to make about a 4 yard run out of that.
This would be a bad.
And that was Kenton Chase that kept it up. I apologize again for these not knowing all these numbers and names. So I'll get there.
Senators do not want to get a safety here.
No, that is for sure.
They're close enough. They've got it out to the 10 now.
So the ball's going to be on the 10 yard line. It's 2nd and 6. 7:31 left to go. The Senators are going to come up to the line. Kenton Chase is going to be under center. They've got one running back. We've got one wide receiver out to the right. They're going to take the snap, and he's going to keep the ball. And
he got it.
That's going to be.
He got it.
Yeah, they're going to get a first down out of that.
Cut it up to about the 19.
Very good, very good.
20.
So that's going to be.
They're going to call it 20, I think.
Yeah, that's going to be good for a first down
here. So we've got the home field score. So.
Like I said, they're not overpowering. We've heard ourselves.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep track of some of these numbers. I believe that was Hudson Crest that ran up the middle there. They're going to be under center. You got 2 receivers out to the edge. He's going to keep the ball himself, and he's not going to get much out of that. He got hit pretty hard. He got about a 2 yard, maybe 3 yard gain out of that. He tried to come off a tackle there and cut up to the middle, or cut up to the side there, and he was just met by the secondary. So it's going to be 2nd down and 8. They're going to be on about the 22 yard line, I believe. Yeah, they got the ball on 22. 6:18 left in the half. Pioneers are still up 14-0 over the Senators. The Senators are going to come to the line. Kenton Chase is going under center. He's got a running back in the backfield. He's backing up the pass. He's got he's got a receiver out there, and that's going to be good for a first down.
Oh yeah, about the 38, 39 yard line.
Yeah,
Grayson caught it, and he was in bounds this time. So that's
McCoy. I tell you what, that kid's got some hands.
Yep.
So that's going to bring the ball to about the 39 yard line. Brings up 1st and 10. 5 minutes and 50 seconds left in this half. And
nice momentum for the Senators. They need to put about 4 of those back to back and get down there and score.
So they're going to come up to the line, going under center. He's going to back up to pass, rolling out to the edge, and there's that pass to McCoy. McCoy's got it, and he's got room to go. But he goes out of bounds at about the 54-yard line.
Oh, there was a flag on that one. So.
There's a flag. That was a late flag. Wow. That's going to be a hold, I guarantee it.
I don't think it's a hold. I think there was something out there by the Senators after.
A little bit of extracurricular going on there, maybe.
Sure, we'll see what the call is. But yeah, the flag came way after the play.
Yeah, it was. They're moving. Yeah.
And then bring it back.
No, they're. What are they doing with the chains here? So, they're like I said, there was laundry on the field, so we're getting ready we're waiting on the call to see what that was. It's going to be personal foul on the Pioneers.
Nice.
So that's gonna take that up 15 yards.
Big break for the Senators.
Big break.
They went from the.
Well, there was so much confusion going on over there because we're watching the big play breakout out here, and then that flag comes flying in from the right there, and didn't really know what it was going to be. So that's a huge break for the Senators, and they're going to take a timeout. The Pioneers are going to take a timeout.
So they're going to spot that on the 35?
Yep.
34?
The 39. What?
It looks like.
Oh,
it's
no.
on the 34.
Okay, yeah, they haven't changed the board yet. So
okay.
yeah, they're on the 34. So that's that's going to bring up 1st and 10 for the Senators at the 34-yard line, and that is going to bring up 5:35 left in the half at 0-14 still.
That gave them about 30 yards.
Yeah, that was well,
Nice.
it was a 15-yard pass.
Yeah.
And then they stacked on
15-yard
that
penalty,
15-yard penalty. So
nice.
Yep.
Hey, that.
they'll take it. They'll take it. That's for sure.
We'll take it.
I didn't know which commercial was 30 seconds there, so I didn't.
Oh well, probably
didn't take a break.
To be quite honest, possibly none.
There, I did go through and see a couple of them. I need to write them down.
There might.
All right, so the Senators are going to come up to the line.
Our engineer gets aggravated.
Kenton Chase is going to go under center. You got one running back, and he's going to snap, take the snap and hand right off, and he's hit pretty well immediately, but he makes about a 3-yard run out of that. So that's going to bring up about, it's going to bring up 2nd and about 7. Yeah, we're still working on changing the board over here, but the clock did not run at all on that.
Take that too. Oh, they're
yeah. Now they got it going. So the Senators got 2 receivers wide, 1 running back.
Almost
going to take the snap. He's rolling back to pass.
Nice.
He's got a receiver wide open out there. And it gets broke up right at the end zone. It was close, but it was clean. It looked like they were going to get a little bit of a pass interference there, but it was too clean for it.
He had one hand on it, but he was up in the air.
Yeah. Yeah, whenever he stopped there, he was looking for the ball and he just lost it. But if he hadn't stopped, that ball would have been overthrown.
Yep.
All right, so that's going to bring up 3rd down and 8 for the Senators. 5:17 left in the half. It's still 0-14.
I mean, Providence's defense is so smothering. You've got to look for
there's a snap. Kenton Chase is going to keep it himself and come around the edge, and he's got room to go. He's got a good block right there, and he's going to make it about to the 25-yard line.
He
He's
got
brought down.
back about to 24, maybe 23, 24.
Well, he crossed the 25, so
Okay.
they're going to give him forward progress on it. So that brings up 4th and 1. And man, I go for it.
Nice.
There's no reason not to here. I don't think they've got a kid with a leg to make a field goal here, so you got to go for it.
That guy from IU a few weeks ago kicked a 50-some-yard field goal.
Well, I mean, it's 4th and 1 here. I mean, to me, you get up there and you try to get them to jump with a freeze play.
I'd rather have a touchdown than
a field goal, right? But when you can get the points, get the points.
Yep.
We get the ball back after the half, so it doesn't matter. So right here, I'm going on sound and first I'm going to freeze, and then there it is. That's going to be a 1st down all day.
Good deal.
So he took the snap and handed off. That boy had a head of steam whenever he hit the line. And who was that?
70 got off of the ground, but I don't know, 78.
78. I think it was Wyatt Johnston that made that run, actually. Yeah,
maybe 78 gave him some momentum.
Yeah. I think 78 is actually their guard, so he opened up a hole there for him because that's right where he ran to. There's the snap. He's rolling out. McCoy is out there with the reception, and he's going to get a 1st down out of that, and he's down at about the 7-yard line.
Nice.
Nice play there. You had them all stacked to one side, and then he rolled out and passed to the opposite side, so there's a little bit of misdirection.
He's saving their bacon tonight.
Oh, yeah. He's working his tail off out there. So that's going to bring up 1st and goal at the 7. 4 minutes left in the game, or in the half. I'm sorry.
We may need to give a save my bacon award at the end of the game.
All right, so Kenton Chase is going to be under center again. He's got they're in the I formation with a receiver wide. They're going to have man in motion. He's going to roll out to the right side or the left side. He's got a man open. You got to get rid of that thing. Oh, he's waited too long. He waited too long, just outside the edge of the end zone. He had wide open players there, and he could have just taken it and run because he didn't have anybody on this side. But he had a receiver coming across the backside of the end zone, and he waited just a second too long to throw it.
Yeah, and you can't wait that long against Providence because they're going to find you.
That's right. These guys are out here hunting, and we've been saying it all night. Those linebackers have been getting through there just about every shot they can get.
Yes, they can.
So that's going to bring up second down on the 7.
They're lined up on the right side, so hopefully they can open up something over here on this left side, and they're going to run.
He's going to roll back.
No,
he's going to pass it, and he's going to be right on the goal line. They're going to call that just short, but he did catch it, so that's going to bring up third down and inches. So they're going to. I mean, they're 6 inches away.
I want to see a Burt Reynolds move on one of these games from longest yard.
From longest yard. Adam Sandler.
To
this newer generation.
Well, Burt was in the.
He was.
He played.
All right, so they're going to run that right in. They handed that off, and he just ran. Roberts took it in just like he was standing still. I mean, they were like all the Providence players were standing still. He just ran right past them. So that's going to be a touchdown, and I'm not on my page.
I think it's...
There it is.
Bang, 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 bang! Vamonos, vamonos! Bang, bang, bang!
Oh, and here they're coming up for the point after. It looks like they are going to go for 2 here. Chase is under center. He's going to take the snap. He's going to roll out. He's looking for somebody, looking for a receiver, and he's got one. Oh, and it's batted away by a Pioneer. Oh, he had a that Titan Williams was open in the end zone, and one of the defenders just got in there and busted that up for him. So we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we will be right back.
Keep playing. Keep working. Keep going. And keep moving with the exceptional orthopedic care at Baptist Health. With an experienced team and a full line of advanced services and procedures, it's no wonder most people choose Baptist to help them keep on. Keeping on. Visit baptisthealth.com/ortho to find a Baptist Health provider.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. And that was just unfortunate that we weren't able to get that 2-point conversion there. I get trying to get those extra points, but I think I would have went for the gimme. But I don't think they have a strong kicking game.
They haven't kicked a lot this season, and but they have been real successful on the 2-point conversion. But it's not that time. Senators getting ready to kick off with 3:15 left here, and cutting that score to 14-6. So,
and we get the ball back after the half. So hopefully.
Providence does not take this next 3 minutes to score.
It would be nice if
get the ball back and
get the ball back right here,
tie it up at the half, which has happened before. So,
yep. All right, so he's
Senators aren't used to playing from behind.
There's the kick. It's a low kick, and it's going to hit the middle.
28.
And that kid's got a head of steam. They better get on him.
Oh,
he's going to bring it all the way out to about the 44-yard line.
Number 28.
Yeah, number 28. That was a great run by him.
He's got to be about 6'4", 6'5".
Yeah, he's a pretty good sized kid. Oh, let's see if we got any stats on him. 6'1".
Oh,
close.
He looks
close.
He looks.
Well, all right, so Providence is going to come to the line.
Like in basketball, they always go under a little bit.
Right. He's going to be under center with 2.
Toss off to number 5 on the right side.
And he's hit real hard on right at the 40-yard line.
Looks like he rolled a couple of yards.
Yeah, their set is kind of interesting. They've got the quarterback under center, and then they've got the 2 split backs in the backfield. And it depends on where they're at as to which back is going to end up with that. They've gone away from the motion.
Number
So they're going
five
to hand
now
off to
going
number
up the
5.
left side. He's taking him up to about the 30.
Yeah, he's going to get a first down out of that, and he's still trying to get yardage out of that.
He's got 4 or 5 guys just pulling him.
Yeah, these referees they're taking their time with this. They're letting them get. They're letting them play, but that whistle should have been blown a couple yards back. So that's going to bring up first down on the 31, first and 10. 2:20 left in the half here.
He's going to run it again, number 2.
Oh, and he's got room to go, and he's dragging people
20.
with him, so that's going to be a first down.
Yep, got another one.
That's about an 11-yard run right there. That was
unless
pretty
the
decent
Senators
run.
can get a stop here, I think they're going right to the goal line.
Yeah, the Senators are going to have to step up here and play some better defense.
They're in the red zone, and they're moving forward.
Their Pioneers quarterback's going to come up under center. They got 3 backs in the backfield.
Tossing it off to 5 again. He's going to get stopped this time. No,
and he's still on his feet. He's still moving. He's still driving.
Look at that, man. He's getting
Boy,
hit.
they have got to get that defense is not tackling very well at all.
But he was getting hit.
Yeah, there were 4 or 5 guys on him, but he was just dragging them with him. They were standing up trying to tackle. So that's going to bring them down to the 15-yard line. It's going to be second and about 4. Second and 5.
Minute 10 or minute 40.
He's going to take the snap and he's going to pitch that to number 5, and he's coming around that end, and he's got a slew of Senators on him. They're just not bringing. They're not able to tackle.
He's
They
down
finally
to about
bring him
the
down.
7.
Finally bring him down to about the 7-yard line. So that's going to bring up another first down for Providence, first and goal, and that looks like it's going to be easily achievable for them. Okay, so the Providence is going to come up, and their quarterback is going to go under center, and got everybody tucked in, and that's going to be a false start right off the bat. So that's going to back them up 5 yards. That's a little bit of a break. So that
go back to the
bring
14.
Going to bring up first and goal on like the 12-yard line, it looks like.
Oh,
and there's another flag. Oh, they're going to throw that flag on Coach Lowry. What's they're over there, John, trying to figure out what the call was. Coach Lowry is trying to communicate with his team there, but him and the ref are kind of.
He's going to get a technical. He's going to get a. One ref's kind of trying to.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what's going on there, but there's false start against Pioneers.
He's still trying to plead his case.
Well, I really don't understand, because there was another flag thrown there, and I thought they were throwing that at Coach Lowry.
We need to. I don't know if is it not cool to ask about that later on. I mean,
I'm definitely going to ask him about this on Wednesday.
What was the conversation down there, Coach? If you can say.
It's going to be a direct snap to the man in motion, and that's going to be a touchdown. Ball's loose. Ball is loose. Let's see. It looks like West Washington's going to recover that.
No way. That's awesome. 53 seconds left in the first half, and the Senators are going wild.
Yeah, they were able to fumble that.
I don't know how if somebody popped it out of his hands or if he just dropped it, but the Senators get it back on about the what?
About the
1 yard line.
About the 1 yard line, yeah. But they're bringing it up. They're going to call that a safety. Or are we going to call that a touchback? Yeah, they're calling it a touchback, bringing it up to 20-yard line. So they must have fumbled it in the end zone and fumbled it into the end zone, and West Washington dove on it.
Senators got the ball with 53 seconds left here in the first half.
He's rolling out. He's going to keep it himself, and he's going to go for a mile.
About the 35.
He's down to about the 45.
Nice run.
What a great run in a second effort there, because he was hit at about the 30-yard line, and it just kept on rolling around and made a miraculous run. That was 22 Kent Chase. He kept it himself and ran around that edge and just was gone. We got to keep this momentum go. They got 44 seconds left here, and they're on their own 44. The Senators are on their own 44. Kenton Chase is under center. He's rolling out. He's going to keep it himself and try for the middle, but they seen it coming and read it and ate him up and he only got about a 1 yard, maybe 2 out of that. Senators are going to take a timeout, and we're going to take a quick commercial break and be right back.
Will you soon be a new nurse graduate? Are you looking for an organization where you can make an impact? Do you want to feel welcomed as a new nurse and respected as a professional? You belong at Schneck. Schneck has earned Magnet designation for nursing excellence 4 consecutive times, putting us among an elite group of less than 1% of U.S. hospitals. And we've been repeatedly ranked as the #1 most nurse-friendly hospital in the nation. You belong at Schneck. Schneck is a regional leader in nursing compensation, and we're now offering a $10,000 signing bonus. We also offer tuition reimbursement to advance your career and a clinical ladder program with generous incentives. To apply or to learn more about all the nursing opportunities at Schneck, visit schneckmed.org. Be part of an exceptional team. You belong at Schneck.
All right, we're back. That's going to be second down and about 9 to go. Actually, it looks more like second 8, but right here, I look for a screen pass to McCoy over the center. So he's going to be under center. Takes the snap. He's going to roll out, and he's looking to pass. He's being pursued. He's going to have to do something. Tuck that thing and go. He's going to get out of bounds at about the 48-yard line there. So that's going to give him 30 seconds left, and it's going to bring up third down. Got about 3 yards out of that. So it's going to be about a 4-yard. So that's going to be 3rd and 7. They've actually, that was a pretty bad spot there, but so that's going to bring up. They're going to come up to the line. You're going to have. We're going to be under center with 2 in the I formation with 2 receivers out right, and he's going to pass. Oh, and it's intercepted. It's intercepted. The Pioneers are running. He's out of the 20. He's down to the 10, and he's going to score. Oh no! Right there, 14 seconds left, and that interception just went to the wrong side. You know, there was that defensive back just read that all the way and just kind of backpedaled and jumped up and took that. So they're going to run in and run the score up 20-6 right before the half. The Senators will end up with the ball back, but probably not much they can do with it. So they're gonna bring out their extra point. They're going to kick. The kick is up, and it's good. So that's going to put the score to 21-6. The Pioneers over the Senators. 14 seconds left to go, and man, I tell you, that's not what we needed to see there before the half. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we will be right back.
AEG, in association with Turner Classic Movies, presents John Mellencamp. Live and in person, 2023. April 17th and 18th at Kentucky Performing Arts, Whitney Hall. Tickets on sale now at mellencamp.com.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here live, and just an unfortunate turn of events there. The Senators were marching down the field and looking really good, had pretty good head of steam and momentum there. And like Coach was saying during Coach's corner, whenever Mo is running with you, you want to keep him on your side. And unfortunately, the Pioneers were able to pick off that pass and run it back for a touchdown. So the Pioneers are set to kick here. You've got Kenton Chase back to receive deep. And here's the whistle and the kick. It's a deep kick. Looks like it's going to be fielded by Mason Cox, and he's just going to fair catch that and take it at about the 15-yard line. Oh. So we've the West Washington Senators have got about 14 seconds here to do something with this. What are we doing? We're re-kicking this? I don't know. I must have been a stepped off sides there, and yep, that's what they're calling. So they're going to have to back that up 5 yards and kick it again from 35. So So there's been a lot of penalties in this game so far, and it's been pretty well both sides. But that's an ugly kick, but it's deep. Kenton Chase is going to field that at about the 12-yard line, and he's running towards the sideline. He's made it up to about the 32-yard line. That was a pretty good return. So we got 8 seconds left here to do something with this. 8 seconds left and a half. It's 21-6. Your Senators are trailing the Pioneers. So this is going to bring up 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. That's not the 35. That's the 32. I don't know what they've got going over here. But yeah, they're 30. They're going to spot it on the 31. So Kenton Chase is going to go under center. He's got 2 wide receivers out to the side. He's going to hand that straight off to Hudson Kress, and he picks up about 5 yards on that run. And that is going to be the half. We will be back just shortly. The Senators come into this, with a really good season, and hopefully this second half they're going to be able to get out here and get some stuff done, and they're going to get the ball back. So hopefully they'll be able to capitalize on this and make some things happen.
I know Coach Lowry's going to light a fire.
Oh yeah, that is for sure.
So,
he's been getting chewed on by referees and everything else tonight.
He's a fuse ready to go.
That's right. Let's see. I'm looking for the IHSAA coaches.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, you got that somewhere else?
I don't know where I put it. Hang on.
Is that it?
No. Did I put it? Hang on.
I'm not sure.
Hang on, folks.
I don't know that.
Of the Indiana High School Athletic Association, we now ask that all veterans and active duty.
All right. Well, we're going to play a couple things real quick, and we'll get it figured out.
Life or football, the margin for error is so small. I mean, 1/2 a step too late or too early, and you don't quite make it. 1/2 second too slow, too fast, you don't quite catch it. The inches we need are everywhere around us. On this team, we fight for that inch. On this team, we tear ourselves and everyone else around us to pieces for that inch. We claw with our fingernails for that inch. Because we know when we add up all those inches, that's going to make the difference between winning and losing. Between living and dying. I'll tell you this, in any fight, it's the guy who's willing to die who's going to win that inch. And I know if I'm going to have any life anymore, it's because I'm still willing to fight and die for that inch. Because that's what living is. Now, I can't make you do it. You got to look at the guy next to you. Look into his eyes. Now, I think you're going to see a guy who will go that inch with you. You're going to see a guy who will sacrifice himself for this team because he knows when it comes down to it, you're going to do the same for him. Right? That's a team, gentlemen. Now, what are you going to do?
If it's the first Tuesday of the month, then you know it's Customer Appreciation Day at our local Salem, Indiana Papa John's.
Son, we live in a world that has walls, and those walls have to be guarded by men with guns. Who's gonna do it? You? I have a greater responsibility than you can possibly fathom. You have the luxury of not knowing what I know. You don't want the truth because deep down in places you don't talk about at parties. You want me on that wall. You need me on that wall. We use words like honor, code, loyalty. We use these words as the backbone of a life spent defending something. You use them as a punchline. I have neither the time nor the inclination to explain myself to a man who rises and sleeps under the blanket of the very freedom that I provide, and then questions the manner in which I provide it. I would rather you just said thank you and went on your way.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Bob Lovell. This is the weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. And Paul, thank you so much for joining us. And it's a busy time. We know that. It's cliched, but here's how busy you are, just so people can get an understanding. Cross-country championship will be in Terre Haute, 416 runners at the Laverne Gibson course, one of the best around. Friday and Saturday, boys and girls soccer championships at IUPUI. We have the semifinal round of football. Basketball practice has started for girls. Wrestling practice has started for girls and boys. Did I leave anything out in that short schedule?
Well, I think you got that down, Coach. But then the rest of them, boys basketball and everybody else, is in the weight room getting better, ready to go too. So I mean, it's just a full slate across the board of students getting ready to go. So yeah, I think you got it all.
I think the cool thing, just to use cross country as an example, I know you're all proud and understandably so that when you play for a championship in an IHSA sport in the state of Indiana, you are competing on some of the greatest facilities known in the high school world. You're competing in big time facilities like the Laverne Gibson course in Terre Haute. That is one of the best around without question.
Well, Dave Patterson and the Convention and Visitors Bureau at Terre Haute have built something special there. It is a nationally renowned course. It is home of the NCAA championships. And in addition, I mean, we're fortunate to be able to show off our runners at that great facility. And it's really cool from the standpoint that you can kind of stand in one spot there and you can watch the entire 5K race happen in front of you, and you don't there are some out there still chasing the runners around the course, but for people of my age and physical conditioning, I just as soon stand in one spot and watch those great runners run. So, but yeah, phenomenal event.
Yeah. I agree with you 100%. Obviously, I have a little bit of experience with Carroll Stadium on the campus of IUPUI. Was there when it was built. Mike Carroll, a longtime friend of mine, and I know how incredibly important it is for kids to be able to get to Indianapolis to wrap up their soccer careers.
It is. We're going to kick off Friday night. And, that's one of the things. We hate to have conflicts in what we do, but we do. Every game that we have this weekend also has a team playing in football. So, avoiding those conflicts were just unavoidable, but we did the best we could. But, yeah, I mean, the premier soccer facility in the state of Indiana has become Carroll Stadium. The professional league here in Indy plays there, but we're going to celebrate state championships there also, and it's high-level soccer. That 3A girls match, Coach, at 4 p.m. on Saturday, 4 p.m. Eastern time, is is notably probably two of the best programs in the entire country in girls soccer. And they're going to be playing in a state championship event at Carroll Stadium on Saturday. So high-level soccer, incredible facilities. And, again, we're just blessed in Indiana to have great partners.
Paul Neidig with us talking about IHSAA championships. We are in the semifinal round of the football championship. Seems like everything went great in that first round last week, Paul.
It did, Coach. Weather was phenomenal, and it looks like we're going to have pretty good weather this week. And it was. I mean, teams advanced to the next week, and this week's also exciting because we bring all the 5 and 6A schools back into play. They've had a week off for the most part, and the chance to heal up and plan and get their game plans together. And so now we're going to have teams playing in all 6 football classes all across the state, and and the competition, as you know, as we work through this tournament, continues to get better. We'll have some upsets Friday night, and then we're going to have some games go as predicted. But the thing that I'm just really excited about is it's really high quality. And the other thing is we're so blessed to have great football officials that spend their time in support of student athletes so parents can watch their kids play.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
Will you soon be a new nurse graduate? Are you looking for an organization where you can make an impact? Do you want to feel welcomed as a new nurse and respected as a professional? You belong at SNCC. SNCC has earned Magnet designation for nursing excellence 4 consecutive times, putting us among an elite group of less than 1% of U.S. hospitals. And we've been repeatedly ranked as the #1 most nurse-friendly hospital in the nation. You belong at SNCC. SNCC is a regional leader in nursing compensation, and we're now offering a $10,000 signing bonus. We also offer tuition reimbursement to advance your career and a clinical ladder program with generous incentives. To apply or to learn more about all the nursing opportunities at SNCC, visit schneckmed.org. Be part of an exceptional team. You belong at SNCC.
AEG, in association with Turner Classic Movies, presents John Mellencamp. Live and in person, 2023. April 17th and 18th at Kentucky Performing Arts, Whitney Hall. Tickets on sale now at mellencamp.com.
Attention seniors, Salem McDonald's has started Senior Tuesdays. Every Tuesday from 2 to 5, seniors receive 25% off their purchase. This offer is not valid with any other offer and only between the hours of 2 and 5. There's always something to celebrate with McDonald's. With their fresh, hot breakfast, hot cakes, bacon, and eggs, and their bagel sandwiches to everyone's favorite Big Mac and Quarter Pounder. And birthday celebrations are back in Salem, Mitchell, and French Lick with Renee. Stop by today and find out all the great ways to celebrate with McDonald's. And don't forget, let your favorite senior know about Senior Tuesdays from 2 to 5. I'm loving it.
Hello there, and it's Jalen Hoare here at John Jones in Salem, Indiana. October brings ghosts, ghouls, and goblins, but don't let them scare you away from a good deal here at John Jones. Here, there are no tricks, just all treats, with brand new inventory on the lot and in the showroom. We know that buying a vehicle can be a daunting task for some, and many even have full-on horror story experiences. However, that is not the case here at John Jones Auto Group. With us being a family-owned and family-focused dealership for nearly 40 years, we are here to assist you. Don't be spooked by the freaky good deals. You can find them online at johnjonesautogroup.com, and feel free to give us a call at 877-473-5546. And again, my name is Jalen. I look forward to seeing you soon.
Caring people make the difference. You can feel it the minute you walk into Salem Crossing. Experts in long-term care, not just doing a job, but following a calling. They're here to help you and your family find answers and solutions and peace of mind. In fact, they become an extension of your family. For more information about Salem Crossing, visit ASCSSeniorCare.com or call 812-883-1877. That's 812-883-1877.
March. Join WSLM at the Stevens Museum for another fun night for trick-or-treating on Saturday, October the 29th from 5 to 6:15 p.m. on the museum grounds. The event is free to the community. Bring your children in costume and stroll through the museum grounds. The local Halloween parade starts at 6:30 and is only a short walk to the downtown area. For more information, contact the Stevens Museum at 812-883-6495 or call 812-620-7271.
In the field, the right partner can make all the difference. One that's dependable, straightforward, and is there when you need them. That's LG Seeds. From our hybrids and soybean varieties to our service and support, reliability is in everything we do. Start this season right with LG Seeds. Talk to your local dealer or visit lgseeds.com for more information.
It's hard to believe that in 1972, fewer than 300,000 girls played high school sports in the U.S.
It's true. Today, more than 3 million girls play high school sports, and it's all thanks to Title IX.
When Title IX passed 50 years ago, it created a level playing field for women and girls in high school athletic programs. I'm Sandra Walter, a proud Brookville Greyhound.
And I'm Carrie Rosati, a proud Roncalli Royal. We're both assistant commissioners of the Indiana High School Athletic Association.
We're also former athletic directors, so we understand the impact that high school sports have on the lives of teenage girls.
And how Title IX has paved the way for generations of female student athletes across the country, including right here in Indiana.
Playing high school sports opens doors for girls on the playing field and beyond.
We're both living proof that when girls are given the chance to play, they're given the chance to thrive.
This is empowerment. This is opportunity. This is your IHSAA.
And here they come, and Indiana got to him. Sack.
Indiana football is back.
Touchdown!
Hoosier fans, Indiana football tickets are on sale for November home games. Catch the action this fall at Memorial Stadium as head coach Tom Allen leads the Hoosiers in a battle against the Penn State Nittany Lions on November 5th. For more information or to purchase tickets, visit IUHoosiers.com. Support the Hoosiers in 2022. Go IU.
If it's the first Tuesday of the month, then you know it's Customer Appreciation Day at our local Salem, Indiana Papa John's Pizza. Get a hand-tossed or a thin-crust large 2-topping pizza for only $6.99 the first Tuesday of every month. Use promo code CAD2022 when ordering online at papajohns.com. Or order 2 and get it delivered. Call 812-883-3369 or stop by the corner of Main and Hackleberry Streets for your hot, fresh pizza today. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's. Papa John's Epic Stuffed Crust Pizza is back, and you can get a one-topping pizza for just $13. The Epic Stuffed Crust delivers on taste and quality, starting with Papa John's original dough and then hand-stuffed with extra cheese, topped with our signature pizza sauce, more cheese, and the topping of your choice, and then baked to a gooey, crispy, golden goodness. Pick any of the Papa John's toppings to make this the best pizza ever. And don't forget to try the Parmesan-crusted papadillas, now available with the Philly cheesesteak papadilla, barbecue chicken and bacon papadilla, grilled buffalo chicken papadilla, the meatball pepperoni papadilla, and the Italian papadilla. Order online with Papa Rewards, stop in today at the corner of Main and Hackleberry, or call us anytime at 812-883-3369.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back live here at Art Sanders Field where your Senators are trailing Providence 6-21 right now.
And around the region, Columbus North is up 35-7 over Jeffersonville. East Central's 35. Actually, a shutout of Silver Creek at this point, 35-0. North Posey's up 28-7 over Paoli. Heritage Hills is edging Charlestown 7-6 in the second quarter. At the half, Triton Central is up 14-6 over Brownstown. South Ridge is up 14-7 over Corydon. And at the half, Cecina Memorial is up 20-12 over Clarksville. So probably not many Southern Indiana teams going to be playing for the sectional finals next week.
Yeah, that Hoosier Hills Charlestown game's looking pretty interesting, though. So
yes.
See how that shapes up. That'd be the one to watch.
Yep. And I think they said Tecumseh was up over North Davies, which would be the other team that will play whoever comes out of here tonight. So hopefully it's the Senators, but we got another 24 minutes to see how that comes out.
So we got about 13 minutes left until we get this ball game back underway after the half, and hopefully Coach went in there and lit a fire under them, under these Senators, and getting everybody rocking and rolling and ready to play some football the second half. They're going to Providence is going to kick the ball to the Senators to start the second half. So hopefully we get a good head of steam here and get some momentum going.
I hope so too. This is what you said. This was going to be a good thing. So I hope we can count on that.
Well, it can't be a bad thing when we're down 6-21. So there's the whistle, and here's the kick. It's a deep kick way back there.
About to 10, 12
He's going to field that at about the 10-yard line. He's going to bring it out to about the 27-yard line. It looks like we got a flag on the field.
He got out, and then they pushed him back.
I'm not sure exactly what that flag was going to be there, but so he ran down to about the 27-yard line, and you see what's going to be holding on the Senators. So that's going to back that up.
Man,
going to back that up 10 yards. Yeah, that's the. Oh. It's good to have that possession and start the drive, but you'd rather not have them silly holding calls on you.
You can stop any time there. They're going back to about the 17-yard line.
Well, it's about right because he fielded it at the 20. He brought it out to the 27.
Okay.
So they're going under center here. He's going to Roberts is going to take this.
Got it up to about the 22.
Yeah, Roberts is going to take the handoff and bust around the right side there.
About 3 or 4 yards on that.
Yeah. I'm going to call it 4. So that's going to put him on about the 22. Yeah, so that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Roberts is under center. You got one back, and you got a receiver out the left side
going into the center, and he threw a pass to
number 17 there, Titan Williams, and it was just a little out of his reach. He kind of dove for it and wasn't able to haul it in. So that's gonna bring up 3rd down.
They're trying to find some way to get out of the position they're in and get to midfield at least, and whether that's going to be a pass or if they're going to try to run the ball, I don't know. Here they're lining up 2 receivers on this right side.
Going to hand off to Roberts, and he's got
it up to the 30. He crossed the 30, about the 34-yard line.
Yeah, they're going to mark him down at the 33. There's a heck of a run there. It's going to bring up a 1st down.
So about 11-yard run for Roberts. Nice.
So they're going to get to convert that, and that was a pretty run. He hit initially off to the side there, and was able to have a pretty good second effort, get a few more out of that. So they're going to come up to the line. You got two receivers to the right side. Roberts is right behind the quarterback, and he's going to hand off to Roberts, and he's going to take that for a mile up the middle, about 5-yard run out of that through a sea of Pioneers. And looked like there might have been a little extracurricular going on over there.
It's all right.
Getting a little chippy.
About a 6-yard gain.
Yeah, they actually, that's a pretty good spot there. So that's going to put that on the 39, and it's going to be second and
2nd and 5.
It's got a 2nd and 5, but that looks like 4.
Oh, well.
Who's counting? So he's under center, and he's going to take the snap. He's going to fake the handoff. He's rolling out to the right. He's under pressure, and he's scrambling. And he is clobbered from behind. So that's going to bring him
to the 34.
Bring him down to about the 34, which is about a yard from the original line of scrimmage. Oh, man. Yeah, he's getting up kind of slow. Oh, they're fixing his shoulder pads over there. He's good. So now, you got to be thinking about that long pass.
Yeah, lost about 5 yards, so back to 3rd and 10.
That's gonna be I think they're going to call it 3rd and 9. Yeah, 3rd and 9. If you can get a good clean run off the edge, that's fine. But I think you got to look for a pass here. But Providence is probably waiting for that too. Going to reverse.
He's coming around.
Turn it up, and he's just not going to get it there.
Got it back to about their original 38.
About the 37-yard line, And it just like I said, you expect to see the pass there, so you try to run a little misdirection, but Providence was able to read it and get in there after him.
We need to start getting in our Halloween terms. They needed a little hocus pocus.
A little hocus pocus, razzle dazzle.
Yep.
All right, so they got the punt team out. There's the snap. Good snap. And he almost blocked, but he got a good punt off. And number 4 is going to field that. He's got. No, that's not a flag. That's a marker.
Oh, sorry.
So he's going to get pushed out of bounds about the 48-yard line, 47. Pretty good returner for number 4 there. Whenever they field the ball from the punt, they throw out the chip to show where it.
Okay.
Oh, so it's going to bring up first down for the Pioneers, and they're going to be on. Well, they're going to mark it at the 46. So that's better than what we were thinking there. 8:42 left in the game. Score is still 21-6 Providence. The Pioneers are going to come to the line. Their quarterback is going to be under center. They got split backs in the backfield, and they've got one receiver to the right side. There's the snap. He's going to hand off to one of the backs, and he's going to run for.
I think he fell.
Yeah, he's going to get about 2 yards out of that, maybe 3 yards.
Thank goodness he did fall.
Yeah, because if he hadn't, he had a head of steam there.
These guys,
they're hurrying up. They're already set and ready to go. We got a quarterback under center, and he's going to hand off to that same receiver, or that same running back, and he's going to run for about another 4 yards. So yeah, they're in their hurry up. They're not even heading to the huddle. They're just they're going to back it up there. They're going to the huddle. So they're going to come to the line. Quarterback's under center. They got 2 backs in the backfield, and they've got one receiver out to the right again, that same set. There's the snap. Going to hand it off to that number 5 running back.
Oh, there he goes.
And he ran for a mile. I tell you what,
27-yard line maybe.
They had their guard on that
29.
side. They had their guard on that side pull and run lead block for him. So that's they had the guard on the right side pick up and run to the left. So it's going to bring first down for the Pioneers. They are on the 29-yard line. Same set. They're going to take the snap, hand right off to that number 5, and he's going to go off to that left side again and get another handful, 6 yards out of that maybe. That run, they've got their run game handled. They haven't passed maybe once or twice all night.
No, don't need to.
No.
I mean, I think they've done it just to have a little variety, but
right.
No, they don't need to pass.
Yeah, get us to bite on something else. So they're going to come to the line, and they're still in that same setup. They got the split backs. They got two backs in the backfield, and they got a receiver off to the right hand side. And there's the snap. He's going to fake the handoff, and he is in trouble, and he is brought down for a big loss. He's going to lose about 8 yards.
McCoy got him back in the 30 what?
About the 32-yard line.
Nice.
Yeah, he lost 8 yards on that.
8 or 9 yards.
So it's 6:32 left in the game in the quarter, in the third quarter. It's going to bring up third down and 14. The Pioneers are still leading 21-6. So they're going to come to the line. They're still running that same set.
Hold them here, Senators.
There's the snap. He's going to hand off to that back, and he's going to run to the right or the left, and he's got a mile to run there, and he's still on his feet. He's going to
end zone. He got it in.
Nah, he's short. He's short. He reached, but he was on the wrong side of the pylon.
Oh,
he was out of bounds.
They just couldn't stop that.
Yeah,
guy.
yeah. It was lucky that he wasn't able to get over, but he actually stepped out of bounds at about the 4-yard line. Maybe the 3. Yeah, they're going to call that.
That's the guy to watch. I think you'll see him playing somewhere in college.
Oh, they're calling that the 2-yard. There's no way that's the 2-yard line. Oh, Pioneers are under center. There's the snap. Hand off to that same running back, and he's going to take it right in there. And I think we're going to call that just short. Yeah, they're going to call that short. There's some Senators fans that aren't happy about something, but I'm not exactly sure what they.
There goes 2 flags.
Yeah, that's going to be offsides. They're going to have to back that up 5 yards to try again.
Well, if the Senators were going to stop them, this would be the place to
Yeah,
do it.
this is when to do it, and they've done it twice already. At
Yes.
This kind of yardage. So that's going to be at the 5 yard line.
5:40 here in the third, and
it's going to bring up 2nd and goal from the 5 or 6 yard line. It looks like the 5 yard line there. Pioneers are going to come to the line. Quarterback is still under center, and they're still using that same set. There's the snap, and he's going to pitch to the motion man on the outside. And he dropped the ball. He picked it up, and he may have actually gotten in there after he picked it up. It's going to be real close. Oh, they're going to call it inches. They're going to call it inches. Like I said, he dropped the ball, and I mean, the ball wasn't on the ground for a half a second. He was able to reach down and pick it right back up. But they had a hold of his T-shirt. Looked like he just kind of slipped through there. You see the big tear on his bottom of his jersey there. There's a snap, and he's just going to push forward, and that's going to be a touchdown. There, yeah, they're calling it a touchdown now.
There we go.
Wasn't sure it was going to be in there, but there it is. So that is that's going to bring up the score to 27-6 until pending the extra point. But this is getting a little out of hand.
Wheels are starting to come off here.
Yeah.
They're going to kick it again.
There's the snap. The kick
Oh,
is
it
up.
didn't even look like he kicked it.
And it's good. So it's going to be 28-6, 4:49 left in the third quarter here. Your Senators are down, but they are not out. We still got time to get back in this. But
22. They scored 22 points.
22
last
points
week
in the fourth
12
quarter.
minutes.
So you can't count these guys out. So we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Keep playing. Keep working. Keep going. And keep moving with the exceptional orthopedic care at Baptist Health. With an experienced team and a full line of advanced services and procedures, it's no wonder most people choose Baptist to help them keep on. Keeping on. Visit baptisthealth.com/ortho to find a Baptist Health provider.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here at Art Sanders Field. Unfortunately, the Providence just marched down the field and scored. They're going to kick away to the Senators here. You got Kent Chase. What's the flag? They got 12 on the field again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, there's 11 men on the field.
No, there's 12.
1, 2, 3,
5,
4.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, you're right. 11.
Yeah. Sideline infraction again. There's nobody out of the box. So I don't know what's going on. That's twice tonight that call has been made. And
I don't think Jeremy said anything yet. So
he's actually kind of hiding over here, isn't he?
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, he was over here talking to his coordinator. I don't know what I don't know. I can't see where there was a problem there. So they're gonna move that 5 yards forward to the 45. I'm gonna kick again. Or gonna go ahead and kick it.
And it goes way back.
Let that go into the end zone, boys. There you go. We'll bring that out to the 20.
Yep. Okay.
Man, I tell you, these referees are a little picky here.
Yep. It's a good night for football. It is 57 degrees right now.
And a beautiful night out here.
Drop to about 43 by the time everybody's up and out on Saturday morning, and we'll have about 70 degrees tomorrow, and then rain on Sunday.
We sure need that.
Yeah, and it's going to take a lot.
It'll take a lot to get rid of that burn ban,
to get out of the deficit. Yep, sure will.
All right, so they're going to hand off, and he's actually going to get about 3 yards out of that. It went straight up the middle with Robertson. A little slow to get up, but he's okay. taking a little time to get up and just shake it out, but he's all right. So that's going to put the ball on the 23-yard line, and it's going to bring up 2nd down and 7, and 4:22 left in the quarter, in the third quarter to play here. Senators still trailing 28-6. They're going to come to the line. Kenton Chase is going to be under center. They got a man in motion. He's going to hand directly off to Roberts, and he's going to carry that about 6 yards, it looks like. Going to bring it out to about the 28. 5 or 6 yards on that. So that's going to bring up 3rd down and about 2.
I wonder how many of these refs actually played in their day.
I don't know. I've never really thought about that. Now there are a lot of NFL refs that played.
Really? Do you think that makes them a better official?
No.
Okay.
There's the snap, and he's going to be handed off to Roberts, and he's going to go for about a yard. He's going to be about a yard
under
short.
the bridge, I think. Get a little bit of payback on on calls. He's on 29.
Actually, they're going to back that. They're going to back that up a little bit. I don't. Oh, okay. No, the markers are wrong. It was about a yard gain. So it's going to be 4th, and they're still calling it 4th and 2, but it really looks like 4th and 1. So let's
He's not much in front of the 30.
Oh, he's going to keep it, and he's going to try to get around there. Move. Oh, I think he's going to get it. He's going to get that. That's going to be a 1st down.
Oh, they're waving it off, but I think it was.
No. They're just stopping the clock. Move the chains.
Yep, 1st down.
All right. So the Senators are going to pick up a 1st down there. It's going to move the ball up to about the 31.
Hey, just keep the chains moving. That's all we can do.
That's right. Keep them sticks on. Keep it going. So,
2:44 left. Clock's running, and Senators get set.
Kenton Chase is going to be under center, and he's going to keep the ball and run out to the right side. And he's still moving. He's on his wheels, and he's got a pretty good head of steam there. He's going to cross the yard to gain.
I wish he could have got that yardage coming downfield instead of going to the sideline.
He got just as much going aside as he did
He ran 30
progress.
yards across the field.
And about 8. So that's going to be good for another 1st down. Like we said, we got to keep moving those chains. 2:20 left to play in the third quarter here. 28-6. The Pioneers are leading your West Washington Senators. That's going to bring up 1st and 10 on the 43. And the Senators are moving that ball pretty good. Got a man in motion. There's the snap. He's going to hand off. He's going to go right to Robertson. He made it to the line of scrimmage, and that was maybe an inch or 2 over. And that was about it. I think they're going to credit him for a yard, but it was just barely there. Oh, we got a kid limping off the field there. He got a little banged up. That is, looks like, I don't know if it's Andrew Chastain or Hudson Crest that just run off the field. I couldn't tell if it was an 8 or 6. I think it's an 8.
Heritage Hills has scored again, so they're up 14-6 over Charlestown. So they're opening up on that.
Yeah. Hudson Crest is down getting looked at on the sideline here. Kenton Chase is
he's airing
back.
That
He's airing that one out to nobody.
Nope.
There, it was good intentions. It looked like it was meant for Titan Williams down there, and it just thrown a little to the side, and way too many Pioneers in the vicinity.
East Central Trojans are unleashing on Silver Creek 42-0. They're going to run them in the ground tonight, looks like.
Yeah. All right, so that's going to bring up 3rd and 10 from the 43. Minute 16 left to play in the quarter, and there's the snap. He's actually in the shotgun, and he's going to hand it off to Roberts, and he's going to get hit about 5 yards deep in the backfield. So that's going to be 4th down. They're going to bring out the punt team and get rid of this thing. I tell you what, the offense was moving pretty good here in this series, and the defense Pioneers just kind of stepped up and made that good stop right there.
I mean, these kids really got to have a lot of stamina to
There's
play.
snap. Oh, and he's faking it.
4 quarters.
Oh, and it's going to be caught out there by Titan Williams for a first down. Beautiful. There's that hocus pocus we were talking about. Beautiful.
Needed that now.
Wow. I like it.
Fake.
That's the good thing about having your quarterback be your punter as well.
Nice. Boy, the Pioneers are over there scratching their head for the first time.
Yeah.
The clock's running down.
Now we got a chance to get back in this thing. So that's going to bring up 1st and 10 on the 46-yard line. There's the snap. Fake the handoff, and he's got a lot of pressure on him. He better get rid of that thing. Take off.
Oh, he's
going to be down to the 30. He's still going.
Oh, he went out about the 27.
Went out about, the 28-yard line is what they're going to call that. What a good run. Another first down for your West Washington Senators.
55 was coming for him. And
yeah, that's the bad thing about being a big lineman. You just can't run down that skilled player.
Nobody was putting the fear in it.
Oh, so that was a great design play there, and going to get us back, going to get the Senators back in this.
He was after him like Michael Myers after Laurie Strode. We'll try to get as many.
Canton Chase is going to be under center, and they're going to have a man in motion. He's going to hand off to
he's at
Roberts.
Got to the 25,
nope,
about 3 yards.
So they're going to gain about 3 yards on that, and it's going to bring up 2nd down and about 7 from the, where are they at, the 25-yard line there? Yep. So that's going to be the quarter. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we will be right back.
AEG, in association with Turner Classic Movies, presents John Mellencamp. Live and in person, 2023. April 17th and 18th at Kentucky Performing Arts, Whitney Hall. Tickets on sale now at mellencamp.com.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here live at our Sanders Field. It is the top of the 4th quarter. Your Senators are trailing the Providence Pioneers 28-6. There's still time here because, like we said, they scored 22 points in the 4th quarter in their last game. So it's time to flip that switch and
that play right there can light the fuse just about on any team.
Yeah. So they're gonna flip the field here and get started. So we're gonna start on the 25-yard line,
moving from left to right, trying to score, and we're here in the. Well, no, I guess we're not. We're out of the Nader Hater studio.
Yeah,
back at WSLM.
Yeah, but there's still Nader Haters around. I've seen them.
Oh yeah.
There's the snap. He's gonna roll back to pass. He's got a lot of pressure. Oh, there's a whole lot of Pioneers on him. He got rid of it, and that's going to be out of bounds. But it was caught by
number 9.
He was inches from intercepting that. Yeah, it was.
I don't think he was looking. I mean, he was trying to get it out of his hands.
He had a receiver open, but he was on the wrong side of the field, and just he was being pursued by a whole lot of white jerseys, so had to get rid of it there. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and 7 yards to gain. 11:51 left in the game here, and the Senators are still trailing 28-6. So they're going to come to the line. They've got 3 receivers to the right. He's in the shotgun with a back beside him. He's got a block. He's going to keep the ball and try to run it himself. And he's cutting up. He's he's brought down about the 12-yard line, and I think he's going to get that first down out of that. Yeah, they're going to get it first down. He picked up a huge block over here on this side, on the right side, whenever he turned to run, and he got that extra yardage out of that, was able to get across the line to gain.
On about the 18, or no, about the 13.
Yeah, they're going to call it 13 there. So that's going to bring up 1st and 10 for the Senators.
They're in
on
scoring.
The 13-yard line. They are definitely in scoring range. They're in the I formation. It's under center, and he's going to take the Y is going to take the handoff and dive forward and get about 2 yards out of that. going to call that about the 11-yard line.
Nice. When they get in a situation where they have the momentum, you can't hardly stop them. But
right,
it's just taking that away
well,
from them.
and that's what Coach was saying. It's just you got to ride with old Mo. So Kenton Chase is going to be under center, and we're going to get them to jump.
Dancing it. Thank goodness they caught it that time.
Yeah, that's going to be encroachment on the Pioneers, so that's going to back that up 5 yards. So they're going to get the ball on the 6-yard line, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 3. And they're going to come to the line, and they're in the eye in the backfield with a receiver to the left side. Roberts is under center, and he's going to hand directly off to
you got to
Johnston.
cross maybe to about the 8.
Yeah, it's going to be.
Sorry,
they're going to be about a yard short of the first down there. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 1, and they're going to be on about the 4-yard line. It looks like 6-yard line. No, 4-yard line. They haven't changed it over yet.
10 minutes.
They're going to come to the line. Kenton Chase is under center, and with the I formation, he's going to hand it directly off to Roberts, and he's going to drive for about 3 yards, get a first down there, and they're going to be on about the 2-yard line. So that's going to bring up 1st and goal on the 2. 9:47 left to play in the game, and
taking more time and possessions to get this one score in here than what I'd like to have seen. But
yeah, clock management is going to end up playing into this, but I'd really like to see this move a little faster just so that we can get those 22 points.
We'll start off with these 6.
22 points ties up the game.
Yep.
And he's going to hand off to Roberts, and he's still pushing. And he's going to be just shy. He's going to be just about a yard shy.
Can you not give us one more touchdown?
Which reminds me, I need to get on my page here. All right, so that is going to bring up 2nd down and 1, 2nd and goal on the 1-yard line. 9 minutes left to play, and they're eating up this clock, and they're gonna want that back here in a minute. Got a wide receiver, two receivers out to the left, and he's gonna hand off to Roberts, and he's just gonna keep driving. He's gonna get that score.
They say it's in.
Touchdown! Bang, 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 bang! Vamonos, vamonos! Bang, bang, bang! Vamonos, vamonos!
All right, so they're gonna go for 2 again. Like you said, they've had a pretty good success with going for 2 this season.
They really have. They missed the opportunity earlier, but let's see if we can't get it now.
He's going to keep that. Oh, and the ball is out. He fumbled it.
No way.
Yeah, they can't advance it, but they look like
he was going to the house.
Yeah, it looked like he was trying to go to the house there, but they definitely Kenton Chase was going to try to keep it and probably pass that in, but they read on that and were right on him, and he got hit there on the edge and fumbled the ball, and Providence was able to pick it up. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we will be right back.
Keep playing. Keep working. Keep going. And keep moving with the exceptional orthopedic care at Baptist Health. With an experienced team and a full line of advanced services and procedures, it's no wonder most people choose Baptist to help them keep on. Keeping on. Visit baptisthealth.com/ortho to find a Baptist Health provider.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and we're looking for the Senators kick off here. But what do you think? We're going to get an onside kick here? Have you seen that at all?
Try it.
Oh yeah, I mean you would definitely want to try it.
I think early in the season they may have got one.
He's setting it up for us on side.
Quick update: Heritage Hills now up 21-12 over Charlestown, and that's in the third quarter still. So they still got another quarter to play.
Yeah, they're out there on Central Time, aren't they? And there's the whistle. Here's the kick. It's gonna be a squib kick. Right to
got it on the 41.
Yep. Yeah, it went right to the second row and was able to get on it, but it was a nice try. It didn't get any bounce on it. It kind of squibbed on us. All right, so now defense is going to have to do their job and get a stop here, and we're going to have to really get on the ball to make this happen. They need to force a turnover because there's 8:45 left to play in the game, and we're still trailing by 14 points here. So they're going to be under center. The Pioneers are going to take the snap, going to hand off to number 2, and he's got a mile to go, and he ran straight to a first down. He got about 11 yards out of that, unopposed until he got to the secondary. And that's strange because he ran right up the middle. So that's going to move the chains. Going to put the ball on about the 48-yard line, on West Washington's 48-yard line. The Pioneers are going to come to the line. They don't have any receivers out. Got a split back in the back under center. He's going to hand off to that number 2, and he slips. If he hadn't have slipped, I believe he'd have snuck under that one again. So
nice
it was a good thing he slipped and was able to. The Senators were able to catch him. So that's basically no gain there. Got back to the original line of scrimmage.
In all honesty, this is like watching Providence is like watching West Washington against some of their early opponents. They were just overpowering to some of the early teams that they played, and they were able to score a couple of touchdowns, and that was about it.
So there's the snap, and he's going to hand off. Guys met right at the line of scrimmage, and he's going to get maybe 2 yards out of that. That might be a generous spot. They might be giving him 3 on that. But yeah, it was a good hit.
Number 5
right away, and he felt every bit of that, I promise. So we're going to bring up 7:20 left to play in the game. Your Senators are still trailing 12-28. That's not a runaway. We can still get back in this here.
Need 16 points to tie it up. And
there's the snap. He's going to fake the handoff, and he's going to pitch it to number 4, and he's got a head of steam, and he's going to get a first down and more.
And he's probably only about.
Yeah, he's not a big kid at all.
5, I don't know what, 5'7", 5'8", 5'9", something like that. He's
probably 160 pounds. So that's going to bring up a first down on the about the 37-yard line. 6:55 left to play here, and it's go time for this defense. They're going to have to really get after this. They cannot let them score. There's the snap. He's going to hand off, and he's met right at the line of scrimmage and just ate alive by number 78, J.G. Cruz. That Cruz, he's been on it the last couple of plays. He's
made some big stops for the Senators this year.
Yeah. So Providence is going to come to the line.
I've always joked that he's got a nice football voice or football name. Stop on that play by J.G. Cruz.
So they've got 2 split backs, and then looks like they're shifting to the left side with a tight end.
Don't get caught.
There's the snap, and they're going to hand off to 2. And he's going to go for, Lord, about 8 yards.
Somebody had him by the leg.
Yeah, if they hadn't had him over the leg, he was probably taking that one to the house.
Oh, there's a kid down there with a milk jug. They had milk jugs last week up at Eastern Green filled with rocks and washers and nuts and bolts and all kinds of different
Noisemakers.
Noisemakers, yeah. You couldn't hardly, they had their windows open. You couldn't hardly hear.
Pioneers are going to come to the line, and quarterback is under center. We got 2 split backs, and then he's got a receiver off to the right. He's going to keep the ball himself, and he's going to take it around and easily run out of bounds for a first down. It's going to be about the what about the 20, 24, 26? I'm going to call it 26. It's hard to see where you ran out of bounds for the sun.
The sun was in our eyes.
So that's going to bring up.
Actually, I mean, it's not the sun, but those lights are pretty bright.
So it's going to bring up first down and 10 from the 26. 5:25 left to play here. Providence still leads your Senators 28-12.
I thought that was plexiglass, but it is actually glass.
It
I
is
guess
real glass. Same set. Quarterback takes a snap, hands off to 2, and he's met pretty decently there. He gets about a 2-yard run out of that. So that's going to bring up second down and 8 from the about the 24. 5 minutes left to play here. 28-12. Providence leading your Senators. They're going to come to the line.
They need more cowbell.
They need more cowbell. That's the only prescription. They're taking their time running his clock down. Now he's getting up under center. He's taking the snap. He's going to pitch out to the side to the number 5, and he's got a head full of steam. And I tell you what,
if he hadn't got stopped there, he'd have been.
He stopped at about the 12-yard line. So that's going to bring up a first down, and they're just out here eating this clock up. You see him; he's watching that play clock and just getting down in time to get the snap off. So they are trying to run this clock down as best they can. So 4:20 left in the game. They are on the 12-yard line, first and 10. They're going to pitch that out to their split back, and he's going to make about a 5-yard. About 5.
About the 8, maybe.
Yeah,
7 or 8.
Going to give him about a 5-yard run there.
On the 9. I mean, you got to give.
They only gave him 3. Huh.
Okay.
Well, that's a spot in our favor. So that's going to bring up second down and 7. 3:43 left to play here. Pioneers are going to come to the line, and I've got a big pylon right in my way. They're going to run that play clock down just as low as they can. Quarterback going to take the snap. He's going to pitch it out to that number 5, and he is 8 alive by Senators in the backfield, about 7 yards deep. Did he fumble that ball? No. I think they were being optimistic over here.
I mean, you got to give the Senators have outscored their opponents this year, 266 to 169.
Yeah, I mean, this team
they put up a lot of points this year.
Right, and compared to last year, this team is night and day.
Yeah,
and Coach Lowry's done a great job getting these kids to buy into this program and getting this thing turned around for them. And you can't fault them for the great season they've had, because I mean they have had a great season. Providence is going to take a timeout. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Show me what you do now. We don't have to go out. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. It's my house.
All right, we are back. And like I was saying, the way that these Senators have played, Coach Lowry has just done a bang-up job of getting these kids turned around and getting this season, turned around from what it was last year. Last year was a rough go, but it just goes to show you, and we talk about this a lot on Coach's Corner, the football around the county is, drastically improving in all aspects. The other two schools in the county didn't have such a good season this year, but the keeping the spirit of football family alive. You've got to support. You got to support football from the top to the bottom, and we are trying to do a really good job of that here in Washington County, and it shows because the heart that this county has for football it's proof of there's proof of it right here, right now.
They made it to their semifinal sectional game last year and got shut out by Springs Valley, and they kind of put the hurt on Springs Valley when they played them. That was their first away game, and didn't shut them out, but played them strong. There goes.
Oh, the Providence snaps the ball, and the quarterback is just
to the 30-yard
ate
line.
alive by number 33, Grayson McCoy.
Nice.
And that's going to bring up 4th and forever.
About 14 yards.
Yeah, that was.
No, they're not going to. Were they going to spot it? Oh, well, he would. Okay.
Oh, they're going to call a timeout. They're calling a timeout. But yeah, that's going to bring up, like I said, 4th and a long way.
9.
Oh no,
9-yard loss.
Yeah, so it's going to be about 25.
Yeah, they'll have to punt that.
Yeah, I mean, unless they've got a kid with a leg, but
it is 28-12 with 2:33 left here in the game. And
I bet they'll go for it. I mean, what do you got to lose here?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
2:33 left, and yeah, I feel like they'll go for this here. Yeah, I mean, you're not going to do anything by punting here because you're just going to get touchback and bring it back out to the 20.
Okay.
You know, so. You either go for it or you try the field goal, and they haven't tried to kick all night.
You're talking George Bush strategery.
Strategery, that's right. It is strategic. Get me once, you'll never get me again. And it's not rocket science history.
I think Will Ferrell made a pretty good George Bush.
So there's the snap and the gun.
He's
going to go for it. He's got a receiver open, and it's going to be bobbled and knocked away. So West Washington is going to take over here on downs at what are we at? About the 25-yard line.
Yep.
So there is 2 minutes 26 seconds left, and West Washington is going to take over. It is still 28-12. And I mean, I tell you what, this isn't impossible. Get this thing tied up here.
We get it close. That's for sure.
That's for sure. Yeah, it's time to get urgent.
Make some big plays.
So we've got 2 split backs in the backfield. We've got 3 receivers to the right, and that's going to be a false start. Or no, they're going to take a timeout.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we will be right back
on WSLM.
Keep playing. Keep working. Keep going. And keep moving with the exceptional orthopedic care at Baptist Health. With an experienced team and a full line of advanced services and procedures, it's no wonder most people choose Baptist to help them keep on. Keeping on. Visit baptisthealth.com/ortho to find a Baptist Health provider.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here on WSLM at Art Sanders Field, and the Senators are taking over on downs here at the 25-yard line with 2:25 left to go in the ball game. The Providence Pioneers are up 28-12 over your Senators right now, but the Senators have the ball and are on a mission. They're about to start making some moves here. The Senators are going to come to the line. We've got trips to the near side, and we've got 2 backs in the backfield. Kenton Chase is in the shotgun. He's going to roll out
on the right side. He's
going to pass
to Grayson and missed it.
Yeah, Grayson McCoy was just wasn't able to get up there and haul that in. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 10. Like I said, they're on the 25-yard line. 2:20 left to play.
And they went all out. There's signs, painted some sheets, hung them around the fence, and there were some signs coming in on West Washington School Road.
Oh, yeah, had all the kids' numbers and names and everything on the light poles coming in. So he's back in the shotgun, and he's going to hand it off to Roberts. Roberts is going to go to the left side. There's going to be a hold on there, it looks like.
Got up over the 30-yard line. The buy-in and the support for football out here is just unreal. I mean,
absolutely.
Back in '93 when these guys went to the state finals, I mean, they hadn't they had been down for years.
Yeah.
And nobody expected that, and they just kept winning and winning.
Well, I mean, just take a look at this good-looking field out here. I mean, you know, that's one thing that we've complained about at Salem
see
for
too
a
many
long
dead
time.
spots out there. I mean,
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. You know, it's a beautiful field, and I've as a youth coach, I've been on that field many times, and it's a beautiful field to play on.
I saw them out there working on the sidelines at Salem today.
Yeah, they were out there
like
doing
they
something.
were trying to. Get
I seen that they had a bunch of flags marking things off, so maybe they're
Those were
measuring
in-
for our
those-
turf. I told Becky last week that I hadn't voted yet, and I'm looking at a dead field. So,
well,
there's the snap.
they put
He's
that
going to roll
before
out. Oh, and he's got some pressure. He's got to scramble, and he's in the end zone. You got to get out of that end zone.
No way. Come on.
Oh, he's going to throw that away.
Oh,
Oh, they're excited about one of the boys catching it on the sidelines. Maybe he's one of those that can't catch a cold. I'm not sure.
he's had a hand on some of those passes in the end zone.
Yeah.
Well, she was for it, but the voters did not want the tax burden on some of that stuff. So the staff a few years ago and some of the teachers got together with some of their wish list items, and they brought it before the public, and the board supported it until there started to be a little bit of pushback, and then there was a few board members that.
So there's a snap. He's back to pass, and he's scrambling. They're on him again. So he's still looking for a receiver. He's going to have to do something with that.
In the end zone.
Get rid of that thing.
Way. Come on. Oh, can't get there. And there's
what's the flag for?
Late hit.
Is that going to be a late hit?
I don't know.
He's down hard. Yeah, that's going to be against Providence for personal foul. He's slowed. Hey, that's just bad football there. You trying to hurt that boy with 1:36 seconds left. You know, that's just not right. Personal foul, shot block. It's going to be against Providence. He is still a little banged up, it looks like. So yeah, that's gonna be an automatic first down.
28-12, 1:36 left. Senators going to get the ball up to the 37-yard line, maybe 37. They got 10-yard.
Yeah, it looks like 37.
They got a 10-yard.
27, Greg. 27.
27. Sorry.
We'll take that 37.
I was just trying to be hopeful. Almost fumbled the ball.
He's scrambling. They got a lot of pressure on him. He's going to have to toss that thing away. And he's able to come up with the catch.
But he didn't get much yardage on it. He got about 5 yards.
Y'all better get over here and get on this ball.
Yep. They got it up to the
no time to play around. So that was Hudson Crest that was able to haul that in. There's the snap. He's going to hand off to Hudson Crest again. He's coming around the right side. And he's going to get a first down out of that. He's going to run out of bounds at about the 41.
Yep.
As soon as they move the chains, they need to be on that ball and going.
Yep.
We ain't got no time to play around now, boys.
Come on. They're still back there.
Trying to call a play. You got to get on that ball. Let's go. Get that play called. All right, so they got the play call. He's coming to the line. 1:07 left to play here, so they're on their own 41-yard line. There's the snap. He's going to pass out to the side there. He's hit
out.
Pretty much as soon as he
went out
got
about
the ball.
the 44. He may have got 3 yards.
That's going to be about a 3-yard pass.
59 seconds. We're under a minute here to go. Senators. Season's going to end here tonight with Providence moving on to play probably Tecumseh in the sectional final in sectional 48.
But I tell you what, they are not giving up here. They're going to play until the last second of this ball game. There's a snap. I tell you what,
big Hail Mary.
Oh, and that's going to be picked off. It's going to be intercepted.
Yep. 15-yard line. He's going to run it back.
He may run that to the house. I don't know if anybody's there to stop him. If he hadn't cut across field, he probably would have went all the way to the house there. So that's going to be a turnover, and Providence is going to end up with the ball with 42 seconds left.
28 to
and
12. And
they're just going to come out here in victory formation.
Yep.
They'll come out here and kneel on this thing a couple times and get on out of here.
Right.
I tell you what, though, the Senators need to walk out of this stadium tonight holding their heads high, because the way they played football this season is better than I've seen them play in a few years. And
excellent sportsmanship. They,
their coaching staff they're all excellent sports, and just a bang up staff. And unfortunately, we wasn't able to get it done tonight, but. What a season for them. Coach Lowry should definitely be proud of that.
Let's mention the seniors.
Yeah,
real quick.
Tonight's seniors are going to be number 1 Mason Cox, number 2 Mason Jones. Let's see, number 11 Wyatt Johnston, number 25 Ethan Roberts. We've said his name many times tonight.
He's had a good season. Yeah, they're just walking off the field as the clock runs down here.
Number 51 Bradley Hampton. Let's see, number 56 Gavin Ball. Number 57 Kyle Struther. And I think that was it. But for those boys, this is end of an era for them.
Yep.
And I tell you what, watching the play tonight, these boys left their hearts out there on that field, and there's going to be not going to be a dry eye on that field out there tonight. But I tell you what, these kids played their heart out, and they left everything out there, and they should absolutely be proud of themselves.
Yep. And basketball's coming down the pike. Matter of fact, we got our first IU game tomorrow. Salem girls play at Seymour November 5th. Eastern opens up next Friday with Borden, and West Washington opens up Thursday next week, the 3rd, against Clarksville. So, and then the boys start playing on Thanksgiving, and Tuesday's November 1st. So we're already in football or basketball season. So.
Well, now here, from my perspective, at the end of this game every year, this is whenever me and my boys are getting in a huddle and be like, all right, boys, it's singlet season. Let's get this wrestling going. I used to be an assistant varsity coach here at Salem, wrestling, and planning on having Coach Tank from here at West Washington on the radio show on Wednesday night too. Getting a little bit of that wrestling in, and that's wrestling and football go hand in hand.
Sure.
There are kids that as soon as they get off this field tonight, they'll play their last game. They're going to be in a wrestling room on Monday. And I can't wait to. That's my favorite season. I grew up playing football. I wrestled in middle school, but wrestling is it for me, especially as from a coaching standpoint. Now Emily was trying to get us to broadcast some of the wrestling meets. I was like, we can't do that. I'll be coaching on the radio. But wrestling, basketball. We've got swim coming up.
We actually, it's been several years ago, the Spoon Man, he broadcast, Tankersley,
his dad,
the dad, broadcast a wrestling match from Eastern.
Yeah.
And I don't know how it went. I don't know how
I tell you what, that would be a difficult thing to do.
Yeah.
It would almost be something that we would want to do like a live stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was, they talked, they filled in, but it's kind of like baseball. There's time between the action. And so
because you're going to have, an intermission sometimes depending on the tournament. If it's a dual match, that's easy enough to do, but,
I don't remember. It was down at Eastern, and I don't remember if it was in some sort of a tournament or I don't know. I don't know what it was, but
well, I tell you what, if we can work that out, Emily Jo would be just ecstatic about those. So we'll just have to see how that plays out. But a lot of spitballing going on tonight.
So anyway, final here, 28-12. Providence moves on. Senators end their season. They're down there huddled up with all the families with tears and congratulations and well wishes for those folks as they move on to the other sports this winter. And we're going to hear from our sponsors one more time, and we'll be back on the radio tomorrow with IU basketball and the Colts on Sunday, and then we'll have some girls basketball next week and Coach's Corner next Wednesday night. So, Nate, thank you for coming out tonight.
Greg, it was a pleasure getting to come out here to do it. I hate that my career as a Senators sportscaster ended after one night, but we'll be back in this thing. We'll be back next week on Coach's Corner to talk about this game and some of the other things that are getting ready to start up around the county.
Yeah, the big question we want answered next Wednesday night is what went on the
what was the conversation between the ref and Coach Lowry? So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to hear a word from our sponsors, and then we're going to get on out of here. You guys have a good night.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about
surgery, injury, or illness. Meadowview and Salem Crossing are the best choices for helping you recover. Our Moving Forward rehabilitation program offers a full range of therapies. We're here to help you return home safely with the skills you need to live life on your own terms. Meadowview and Salem Crossing, two great options for your rehabilitation. To learn more, visit asccare.com or call 888-996-8272.
Let's get on our feet and give a big hand to the starting lineup at McDonald's here in Salem. The quarter pounder is coming on the field. Filet of fish and those golden delicious fries are warming up on the sidelines. And now for the feature star of the night, the Big Mac. You'll score every time with a hot, fresh meal from McDonald's in Salem, whether you're there for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Take a time out and stop by before or after the big game to check out their all-day breakfast menu or value menu. Download the McDonald's app and you can get great deals on delicious tastes all day long, including buy 5 McCafe drinks and get one free. You'll score every time with the wife and kids when you make a touchdown at the Golden Arches right here in Salem. And don't forget, McDonald's has gift cards so you can give that great fresh taste all season long. Or stop by 601 South Main Street today. And be sure to tune in on Wednesday nights at 7 for WSLM. We're broadcasting live at McDonald's for Coach's Corner.
MPP of Campbellsburg is looking for team members who want to grow and learn a skill and make a career close to home. Full and part-time positions available with a comprehensive benefits package, 401k match, free short and long-term disability, along with free health and dental for single coverage and paid lunches. MPP pays half of gym membership along with getting 11 paid holidays. Plus, you'll start getting PTO after 60 days. Earn $15 to $21 an hour based on your experience and get a $1,000 retention bonus. For more information, go see them today at 596 West Oak Street in Campbellsburg or check them out online at nppinnovation.com. NPP of Campbellsburg says good luck to all of our 3 county teams, Salem, East Washington, and West Washington.
Hey there, this is McKaylin, the assistant manager at Papa John's, and we now have our Epic Stuffed Crust Pepperoni Pizza is back, and you can get a one-topping pizza for just $13. The Epic Stuffed Crust has been a favorite, and now you can get it with pepperoni and cheese stuffed inside the crust. This pizza delivers on taste and quality, starting with Papa John's original dough and then hand-stuffed with extra cheese and pepperoni. Topped with our signature pizza sauce, more cheese, and the topping of your choice, baked to a gooey, crispy, golden goodness. Pick any of the Papa John's toppings to make this the best pizza ever. And don't forget to try the Parmesan crust of papadillas, now available with the Philly cheesesteak papadilla, the barbecue chicken and bacon papadilla, the grilled buffalo chicken papadilla, the meatball and pepperoni papadilla, and the Italian papadilla. Order online with Papa Rewards. Stop in today at the corner of Main and Hackberry or call us anytime at 812-883-3369. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's. Good luck to all the students for a great school year and to the athletes for a great season. Remember to stop in and pick up at Papa John's Pizza on the way home or on the way to a game.
Hello there, and it's Jalen Hoare here at John Jones in Salem, Indiana. October brings ghosts, ghouls, and goblins, but don't let them scare you away from a good deal here at John Jones. Here, there are no tricks, just all treats, with brand new inventory on the lot and in the showroom. We know that buying a vehicle can be a daunting task for some, and many even have full-on horror story experiences. However, that is not the case here at John Jones Auto Group. With us being a family-owned and family-focused dealership for nearly 40 years, we are here to assist you. Don't be spooked by the freaky good deals. You can find them online at johnjonesautogroup.com, and feel free to give us a call at 473-5546. And again, my name is Jalen. I look forward to seeing you soon.
Hi, I'm Becky White, and I'm running for a seat on the Salem Community School Board. I'd like to continue working for the best environment for our children to learn at Salem Community Schools. We've hired a new superintendent to guide Salem schools into a bright future, and we're going to be the only school in the Midwest to have safe rooms in all 3 schools, which will protect your children and the community. And it also gives us the ability to provide more educational opportunities for our students. I'd appreciate your vote on November the 8th to continue working for your child and for the community. Remember, vote Rebecca Becky White. Thank you.
In the field, the right partner can make all the difference. One that's dependable, straightforward, and is there when you need them. That's LG Seeds. From our hybrids and soybean varieties to our service and support, reliability is in everything we do. Start this season right with LG Seeds. Talk to your local dealer or visit lgseeds.com for more information.
Will you soon be a new nurse graduate? Are you looking for an organization where you can make an impact? Do you want to feel welcomed as a new nurse and respected as a professional? You belong at SNCC. SNCC has earned Magnet designation for nursing excellence 4 consecutive times, putting us among an elite group of less than 1% of U.S. hospitals. And we've been repeatedly ranked as the #1 most nurse-friendly hospital in the nation. You belong at SNCC. SNCC is a regional leader in nursing compensation, and we're now offering a $10,000 signing bonus. We also offer tuition reimbursement to advance your career and a clinical ladder program with generous incentives. To apply or to learn more about all the nursing opportunities at SNCC, visit schneckmed.org. Be part of an exceptional team. You belong at SNCC.
Tonight's broadcast has been brought to you on the WSLM Sports Zone by these sponsors. Please thank them for their support of this broadcast of high school sports, and feel free to watch and listen again for free on WSLM's Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube.